Maayong adlaw, mabuhay at magandang araw, Davao Region. Hatid ng Presidential Communications Office, ito po ang kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas, kung saan tinatampok ang mga nagawa at mga napagtagumpayan ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno sa administrasyon ni Presidente Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Rudolph Alama ng Philippine Information Agency Region 11 at makakasama niyo kami tuwing Martes na alas 9 ng umaga dito sa NCCCVP at live stream po tayo sa ating mga online platforms sa Philippine Information Agency Davao Region Facebook page at PIA Davao Region YouTube channel. Kahit bago ang lahat, i-follow at subscribe na ang aming social media pages at i-like and share ang live stream na ito. Ngayong ika-23 episode ng Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas na sabay-sabay na isinasagawa sa buong bansa ay tampok natin ang Commission on Elections o COMELEC. Alam ko naramdaman ninyo na hindi lang ang lamig ng hangin sa Pasko, kundi maging ang init ng nalalapit na midterm national and local elections na gaganapin sa May 12, 2025. At syempre, ang COMELEC ang punong abala para tiyakin ang isang makabagong halalan para sa mga makabagong Pilipino. Ating alamin at tunghayan ngayon kung ano na ba ang mga ginawang preparasyon ng komisyon para maging matiwasay at malaya ang magiging halalan at gayon man mabipang pagtagumpayan ng ahensya. Upang ibahagi ang mga detalye at pagpapaliwanag sa mga nakamit ng komisyon sa ilalim ng Bagong Pilipinas dito sa ating makakasama natin si COMELEC-XI Regional Director Atty. Michael C. Abbas. Magandang umaga, Atty. Michael.
Good morning, Rudolph. At good morning sa ating mga televiewers.
At kasama din ni RD Michael, no? Ang Assistant Regional Director ng COMELEC-XI, suki natin ito sa mga media press cons, no, sa kapihan, si Atty. Gay ENUMERABLES. Magandang umaga, Atty. Gay.
Yes, good morning. Good morning everyone. Good morning sa mga nagatutok karong buntaga aning programa.
Atty. Gay, maaari na pong umpisahan ang ulat ng COMELEC-XI.
Okay, again, good morning everyone. Una sa lahat, pinapaabot po namin ang aming pasasalamat sa PIA 11 sa pangunguna ni Director Rene, na ngayon ay nasa Mati, I think, doing equally important function. So, we are here to present some of our accomplishments over the past few months in preparation for the May 12, 2025 midterm elections. Firstly, Rudolph, it is with great pride that we share our ongoing efforts and commitment to ensuring secure, orderly, and peaceful elections next year. Gaya ng nabanggit mo kanina, yung simoy ng parating na Pasko ay malamig, pero sa kabila nun ay nararamdaman naman natin yung init na pagpa-prepare hindi lang ng Commission on Elections at lalo na po yung ating mga kandidato. Isa po sa ating inisyatiba, Rudolph, is yung inclusivity and accessibility. Unang-una po yan. Upang mapagbigyan po natin ng pagkakataon ang lahat ng mga stakeholders na makapagparehistro at tuluyang makapag-participate ngayong darating na election. Natapos po namin ito noong September 30, I think, at naging maayos naman po. Pangalawa, nagkaroon po tayo ng filing of COC. Sa kaalaman ng lahat, Region 11 po ang tinutukan. Particular, ang tinutukan noong panahon na yon. Dahil meron pong balita-balita na merong aatras sa kanyang pagkakandidatura sa lokal at tatakbo for national elections. At yun po ay hindi nangyari. Alam po namin sa COMELEC, Rudolph, na marami pa ho kaming dapat gawin. At ito pong pagkakataon na ito ay isang napakalaking tulong para sa amin upang maisiwalat natin sa ating mga kababayan na ang COMELEC po ay hindi lang po nasa opisina, kundi nasa lahat ng parte ng lugar dito sa Region 11 in particular. So, last September, we went to Korea to inspect personally the manufacture of automated counting machines to be used in the forthcoming 2025 midterm elections. And as we know it in the news, nauna po sila sa deadline na ibinigay ng commission. So, as early as November this year, lahat po ay makukumpleto na instead na December this year. Okay? And in the coming days, dito po kailangan namin ang inyong tulong, Rudolph. We will begin extensive machine demonstrations in all barangays, municipalities, cities, and provinces within Region 11. Maybe I could direct all my provincial election supervisors to coordinate with their counterpart provincial directors of PIA. Our goal is to educate as many voters as possible on the correct use of the new automated counting machine and the voting process. Ito po'y paraan upang mawala sa agam-agam ng bawat isa na ang eleksyon ay maaring luto na, tapos na, mali po sila doon. Dahil itong bagong sistema ng ating automated counting machine ay isang upgrade sa mga dating makina na nagamit natin noong 2010 hanggang 2022 elections. So ito pong inisyatiba na ito ay nagpapatunay ng aming unwavering commitment to serving the public and upholding the integrity of our electoral system. As we move forward, we are dedicated to continuously improving our efforts to ensure that the electoral process is transparent, accessible, and exclusive for all Filipinos. At sa aming pagkakaalam sa COMELEC, matutupad po namin ito ng mas maayos kung ang ating pong kasama sa media ay laging nasa atin, particularly ang Philippine Information Agency sa pangunguna ni Secretary Cesar Chavez na lagi nating napapanood noon sa DCRH. At closing, maraming salamat, Rudolph, and we look forward to the successful conduct of the elections on May 12, 2025.
Salamat, RD. May dagdag po si ARD sa presentation.
Yes. Actually, yung sinabi ni Sir lahat, recap na yon sa presentation namin for this morning. Okay? Can we have the presentation, please? Yeah. Activities and updates for the May 12, 2025 national and local elections. Okay. Ang highlights yung topic highlights natin is of course yung voters registration, of which natapos last September 30, and then the filing of COC last October 1 to 8, and also siningit namin dito yung social media guidelines for candidates kasi very important ito to remind the candidates to register their social media accounts with COMELEC. And of course, the reminders, the special dates for the coming midterm elections. Okay, we go now to the resumption of voters registration, which happened last Feb 12 until September 30. So mahaba-haba yon, 7 months yon. And ito yung data ng COMELEC na yung total number of applications processed. Umabot tayo ng 411,886 879 applications. Kasali na doon yung registration, transfer, reactivation, at saka yung correction of entries sa voters registration nila. And then ito yung initial number of total registered voters per province. Initial lang because right now we're doing yung on-site verification ng database ng COMELEC, and at the same time the preparation of our project of precincts. So for Davao City, umabot tayo ng 1,07,784. That's for the 3rd district. So 1 million tayo lahat ng registered voters dito for Davao City. And then for Davao del Sur, 464,812. Ano yan siya? Sa lahat ng municipalities ng Davao del Sur. Of course, Davao del Norte, medyo malaki-laki ang Davao del Norte, 721,737. And Davao de Oro, 551,671. And Davao Oriental, 435,188, and Davao Occidental is 205,737. So ito yung lahat ng total number of registered voters natin ngayon so far, right after the recently concluded continuing voters registration. Ito yung some of our pictures during our activities, including doon sa satellite registration, and at the same time, voter education. Okay, satellite registration conducted. Ito yung number of satellite registration conducted for the entire Region 11 for the 7 months na voter registration. For the 1st district, meron silang 54 na satellite registration conducted. 2nd district, 70. 3rd district, ito 3rd district talaga, medyo malaki ito because they have 82 barangays. So 79, nakakonduct sila ng 79 satellite registration. Yung satellite registration natin, it's not only for the barangays, we also included it yung mga schools and malls. And then for Davao del Sur, they conducted 176 satellite registrations. Davao del Norte, 293. Davao de Oro, 181. Davao Oriental, 153, and Davao Occidental, 72. And a total of 1,078 number of satellite registrations conducted. Itong satellite registrations, medyo extensive na ito. Kasi sa kadami-dami ng mga lugar dito, sinali namin doon yung mga far-flung, yung mga remote barangays ng ating mga municipalities. Okay. Also, we conducted voters education. Marami ito sa mga schools and at the same time sa mga barangays. Sa mga schools, pinili namin yung malalaking universities like Ateneo de Davao. We also conducted doon sa mga senior high schools para to encourage and engage the senior high para magparehistro. At the same time, makaboto sila come May 2025 national and local elections. And then, of course, the filing of the certificates of candidacy. Ito medyo bibo ito the last October 1 to 8. Kasi may balita na meron daw magwi-withdraw and magpa-file ng candidacy doon sa taas. May mga swapping whatever. So ito medyo bibo. Lahat ng camera, I think, nakatutok sa Davao City. There was na tinawagan kami doon sa taas kung meron bang nag-withdraw. Wala talaga. No changes at all. Lahat na nag-file, so far doon that time, lahat na nag-file, wala pang nag-withdraw. But I think now, meron ng paisa-isa na nag-withdraw. But, yun sa mga municipalities yun. Okay? So, ito yung 1,437 total number of COCs filed for entire region. And we would like to also highlight na when we submitted, ito yung mga field officials natin na nag-submit ng COCs doon sa Manila. And doon, pag-submit nila, very organized, yung submission natin, kompleto lahat, walang mali, and congratulations sa ating mga field officials na nag-submit doon. Kasi naka sila doon na maganda daw ang submission ng Region 11. Ito yung yung sa filing ng Certificates of Candidacy ng data, Davao City, and then we also have Davao del Sur. Ito yung number. Davao del Norte, flash na lang natin ha. And Davao de Oro, and last is meron pa Davao Oriental, and last is Davao Occidental. Okay. And then ito, siningit namin ito because this is very, very important. Ito yung guidelines on the use of social media, artificial intelligence, and internet technology for digital election campaign. So kasi ngayon, it's not only yung house-to-house na campaigning or yung sa kalsada, meron na rin sa social media. Ito na yung uso ngayon. And the use of artificial intelligence. Okay. Under COMELEC Resolution number 11064, this resolution outlines the regulations, prohibition, and punishment for the use of social media, artificial intelligence, and internet technology for digital election campaign for the 2025 national and local elections. I guess this is a new innovation on the part of COMELEC. Na din ng COMELEC yung importance ng social media campaign and the use of internet in campaigning. May task force tayo dito, yung task force KKK sa halalan, Truth, Honesty, and Justice in Election, led by the Education and Information Department, and of course, the Law Department. Ito yung procedure for the registration. Ito, paano lang namin on how to register their social media accounts. Of course, all official social media accounts, websites, podcasts, blogs, and other online and internet-based campaign platforms used to promote election or defeat of a candidate must be registered with the Education and Information Department of COMELEC to make it official. Okay? And then, the registration must be completed until December 13, 2024. So, may deadline tayo for the registration. Okay? Now, we have to remember these very, very important dates. January 12 will be the start of our election period. Election period, doon na mag-start yung gun ban, okay? Doon na mag-start yung prohibition of the transfer of government employees. So, starting January 12 will be the start of the election period. And then, Feb 11 to May 10 will be the campaign period for national positions like the senators and party list. And for March 28 until May 10, campaign period naman ito sa local positions. Okay? Now, who may submit registration forms? Only candidates or their authorized representatives or even anybody, they can submit their registration sa sa yung social media or internet-based campaign activities, which is done online. Ito yung mga requirements. Of course, duly accomplished registration form, notarized authorization if registration shall be submitted by an authorized representative, and so on. So these are the requirements. Photocopy of one valid government ID. So, eto na yung QR code for the registration. Meron tayong for senatorial candidate and meron din tayong for local candidate. So, yan na lang, doon na lang sila mag-access sa QR code wherein they could submit their application online. Failure to register, very, very important. So what happens now if they fail to register their social media accounts, their internet-based websites? Okay? Ano sila? Wait. Balik natin. The concerned candidate, political party, coalition, party list, organization, and their respective social media campaign managers and the covered private individuals or entities shall then be required to explain why they failed to register. Okay? Ipa-require lang naman sila to explain, and then of course, tatanggalin yung website or yung SOCMED na hindi registered with our Education and Information Department. And of course, removal, and at the same time, meron yang kaakibat na of course the filing of cases whatever if it's illegal. Okay? So, ito yung requirement na lahat ng mga ipakita sa social media kailangan may transparency and disclosure requirements. Doon sa materials mismo, merong mga watermarks doon na ilagay or para makita doon mga disclosure statements or transparency statements, ipakita doon mismo sa yung yung the material na ipipresent nila sa social media or gagamitin nila sa social media. So, ito yon lahat. Visual media, audio-visual media, or animated content. Meron din, kung audio lang, meron din kailangan din may transparency or disclosure statement. Candidates or parties who fail to meet these requirements could face complaints and request for content removal. Reminders, of course. November 8, 2024 is the last day to file a request for correction of clerical or typographical error. On the part of candidates, I guess ano naman siguro ngayon on the website, wala pa. But they have to check the names that will appear on the face of the official ballots. And if they have yung mga reklamo doon sa mga typographical errors, they could file up to November 8 yung correction ng typo error. Typo error only typo error. And then the start of election period is of course January 12 next year, 2025. The posting of the certified list of voters will be Feb 11. And then we also have, of course, the campaign period for local officials. Local positions is March 28. For national positions, Feb 11. And of course, election day is May 12, 2025. And I guess that would be all for our very, very short presentation.
Okay, salamat Attorney Jay sa very informative na presentation, preparation para sa nalalapit na halalan yung ating social media. This is the first time, kasi dati free for all yung social media, nakaaway na mga tao dun sa social media, ngayon parang may regulation na. So, kasama natin with RD Michael and ARD Jay, ating kasama we are joined by Attorney EMELIE D. KAMAGANACAN, Provincial Election Supervisor, Davao Oriental. Attorney Jennifer P. ANCLA, Provincial Election Supervisor, Davao de Oro. And Regional Election Attorney, classmate ko to sa law school, si Attorney FATIMA Irene T. ADIN. So bago atalakad with our media friends, kasama dito ito sila, they are also our resource person. I would like to ask yung tatlo nating bagong guests within the context sa kanilang trabaho, kamusta ang preparation sa halalan, sa build up sa halalan. Let's start with Ma'am Jennifer of Davao de Oro.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir, and good morning sa tanang viewers this morning. As for Davao de Oro, all our election officers and also included na dali ang Office of the Provincial Election Supervisor sa Davao de Oro is making ready for May 12, 2025. Of course, na-mention na kaganina ni Red Mike and Red Gay ang mga series of activities that we did in preparation for the May 12, 2025 elections, katong registration, and of course, filing of COC, and we delivered the COCs also sa Manila, and we had our POP verification, and everything went well. Kaluoy sa Ginoo. And as of the moment, we're just waiting for further directives coming from our higher offices with respect to the further preparations for the midterm elections next year.
Sige, si Regional Elections Election Attorney.
Good morning and magandang umaga sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayong umaga. Being the regional election attorney, I am not very much involved in the preparation sa mga field natin considering that I am seated doon sa Office of the Regional Election Director. Mainly, I am handling all the cases filed sa region natin. And one of the tasks or functions na naibigay sa atin is that there are several agencies, government agencies or otherwise, na gustong magpakandak ng lecture as to what's going to happen sa NLE, what are the do's and the don'ts. So ito po yung mga pinagbibigyan natin, binibisita natin at nagkakandak po tayo ng mga education sa kanila with regards to what will happen with the national and local elections. But basically, if you have any concerns with the cases, lahat po ng cases na fina-file or complaint na fina-file sa atin sa region, yun po yung mga binibigyan natin ng tuon din sa regional office.
Siguro mag-busy ka with Resolution 11064, yung social media.
I am waiting for all the complaints that will be lodged before our office. So far, wala pa naman pong reklamo na na-file dito sa ating opisina sa region with regards to the upcoming NLE next year. Wala pa po sa ngayon. Kung meron man po, siguro meron tayong mga petitions for disqualifications or to declare an aspirant as a nuisance candidate. Pero ito pong lahat na ito is sa taas po muna ifa-file. Wala pa pong bumababa sa atin sa regional level.
Okay. Attorney EMELIE D. KAMAGANACAN, Provincial Election Supervisor, Davao Oriental.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. For Davao Oriental, same as mentioned by Director Mike, Ma'am Red Gay, and Director Jen, we have been doing and preparing all the activities that we are mandated to do in preparation for the May 12, 2025 national and local elections. Sa ngayon po, lahat ng 11 election officers po natin sa Davao Oriental as well as the Office of the Provincial Election Supervisor are busy po in the continuing voters education and information campaign, information dissemination, especially this COMELEC Resolution 11064 about the registration of social media accounts. So, by far, yung pong mga like assemblies, barangay assemblies or meetings na meron po na kinakandak po sa mga munisipyo, mga barangays po, ay invited naman po yung mga election officers natin and nag-share naman po sila ng mga updates on the several COMELEC resolutions pertaining po sa ating election ngayon pong 2025. So, again, sa ngayon, we are waiting for further directive, memorandum, the things that we have to do next after the successful conduct of the on-site POP verification in our province. Thank you.
Okay, narito ang paunang mga tanong para sa ating mga resource persons. No? Yung Attorney Gay, you discuss kanina no, yung our Resolution 11064. I remember a previous press cons or kapihan before na nagtanong ako na if na may monitoring ba tayo sa mga social media pages. Napakarami kasi mga kandidato, and aside from that, yung mga I think branch out yung mga like mga volunteer groups, they also have their mga social media pages.
Okay, ngayon, ito na yung innovation ng COMELEC. To monitor ng mga social media accounts, yung mga blogs, yung mga vlogs, yung gamit ng artificial intelligence, ang ginawa ng COMELEC is they require the candidates or their authorized representatives or anybody, okay, conducting campaign to register their accounts with the Information and Education Department para ma-monitor. Now, yung hindi na-register at nakita, of course, tatawagan yan at ipapatanggal or ipa-explain sa kanila bakit hindi sila or they fail to register. Yung deadline naman is until December 13 pa. Okay? So meron pa silang time to register right now. Kasi if they're going to conduct, of course, online election campaign, yung way ng COMELEC to monitor everything is through the registration of their special website accounts para sa campaigning.
May mga grupo pong hindi sumasang-ayon sa resolution, lalo na sa Article 5 about fake news. Kasi sa nababasa po namin, napaka-broad daw po ng definition ng fake news doon sa resolution, at sabi nila labag daw ito sa freedom of expression. Anong masasabi natin dito sa resolution 5?
Okay. Ito kasi fake news, this is not new to us eh. Ang fake news has been there, especially ngayon na yung may free flow information na tayo through internet, through the social media. So lahat ng information hindi natin mapifilter eh. It's a very broad, and yun nga, how do we identify if it's fake? Ang hindi fake talaga is yung coming from the specific, like us, government agency, yung pinapalabas namin na whatever data or whatever information na galing talaga sa amin is definitely not fake. Now, as to other information outside, of course, that we could not, like if it's about elections, of course, the very first thing that you should ask is, of course, COMELEC. Yung pag-filter ng fake news, hindi namin, very, very broad ang definition of fake news. Kaya, just to be sure na if you have any questions, like if it's about elections, you, of course, you ask COMELEC. So, I guess, yun na yun siguro.
Yes, isa po ito sa mga pangunahing legal challenge na pinukol sa amin nung nilabas itong resolution number 064, because this is in a way, sabi ng ibang grupo, abridging the freedom of speech. May kanya-kanya po tayong school of thoughts about it, at para po sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan, ito po'y masusing pinag-aralan ng Commission on Elections in coordination with other media groups nung bago ipinalabas ang eleksyon. Dapat lahat, gaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, ay may bigyan ng pantay-pantay na pagkakataon na maisiwalat, maibahagi sa mga stockholders ang kanilang plataforma sa gobyerno. At inaasahan natin sila na magsasabi ng totoo at maiwasan itong fake news. Kaya nga po, pumapasok dito yung regulatory function ng Commission through this resolution. Everyone should register their media platforms so that we'll be able to know that these people, of course, pag may sasabihin sila na maaring taliwas sa iba, pwede nating mabigyan ng sanction, mabigyan natin ng pansin kung may katotohanan yung mga nasasabi or naisasiwalat through social media. Ang mahirap kasi rito is pag hindi sila ayaw nilang pumasok, no? Ayaw nilang pumasok, ayaw nilang magparehistro. Kaya nga po, while we recognize their right to question this, sana mabigyan muna kami ng pagkakataon sa Commission on Elections. Dahil kami, sa COMELEC, wala naman po kaming hangarin, kundi magkaroon ng isang maayos, malaya, makatarungan, makatutuong eleksyon para sa isang bagong Pilipinas.
Okay, habol to Attorney Fatima because you're the election attorney. Ano po yung ang perspective mo dito sa Article 5 ng yung sa fake news ng definition?
Unang-una po kasi, i-define natin kung ano yung fake news. Di ba po? So, kagaya nga po ng nabanggit ni Ared at saka ni Red, masyado po kasing broad ang definition ng fake news. Kaya po tayo merong COMELEC Resolution 11064 is that, as mentioned, para ma-regulate po kung ano po yung gustong ipahayag ng ating mga aspirants para sa darating na eleksyon. So, if we are just going to let everybody do whatever they want to do without such regulation, baka kung ano-ano yung mga tamaan. Baka hindi na rin po maganda yung mga mai-display nila. Kaya nga po meron tayong 11064 is that because we wanted to see also if our aspirants can, as simple as mag-follow lang kung ano yung sinasabi ng COMELEC, na gawin ninyo kapag nangangampakan niya kayo on social media, what do you call that? You abide by it. You follow the rules. So, as simple as following COMELEC Resolution 1164 and doing things that are not allowed or prohibited as per the resolution, then what kind of an example as an aspirant are you going to be? Or a candidate? What kind of an example you will be for the others? And most especially, if you will be elected to the office, if you cannot follow a simple resolution, doon pa nga lang sa pangangampanya, what will you become? Kapag nakaupo ka na, edi considering na nakalusot ka sa propaganda mo in relation to fake news and all, baka pagdating mo sa posisyon, you will do the same thing also. So anyway, we have 11064 for us to be able to regulate kung ano yung mga advertisements or platforms maybe, or paano nila ipapahayag sa mga botante ang mga platforms nila when they become the winner pag sila ang nanalo doon sa election. Anyhow, kaya nga na sinasabi natin is that ang una namang gagawin ni COMELEC is that ipapa-explain ka muna, and then if hindi naman maganda ang justification mo at hindi mo pa rin tinuloy or finalo yung process, then you will be out to take down. And then later, pag merong complaint na na-file against you, di doon na tayo magkikita-kita sa huli. So tingnan natin kung ano ang mangyayari. Let's just follow the rules. It's just a simple reminders from the COMELEC. You just follow the rules. Let's follow the resolutions and all the regulations provided.
At isang assurance dito, kami po sa COMELEC ay magkakaroon ng fact-checking kung ano po yung sasabihin. Ano po yung mga na ilalabas sa through social media platform. Hindi lang po ito dahil papalagay namin fake news na. We will afford you due process. Yan yung pinaka-basic or elementary requirement natin na nasasaad sa ating Constitution.
Okay, para sa ating dalawang provincial election supervisors, kay Attorney Jennifer and Attorney Emily, may mga areas of concern po ba tayo or sa ating sa whole, no? Dito sa region or sa inyong provinces for the midterm elections?
Region-wide, wala pa ho tayong na-identify. I've yet to confer with my counterpart, Regional Director of the PNP. I think General Rosete. I have not paid my courtesy visit to him and also to the Armed Forces of the Philippines. In due time, we will attend to it. Meron pa po kaming inaasikasong ibang mga bagay in connection with our preparation for the forthcoming 2025 midterm elections.
Okay, nasabi mo, nakwento mo, RD Michael, no, na naging sentro ng Region 11 ng media during nung filing. At hanggang ngayon, sa naging sentro tayo, marami tayong media, kaibigan sa media, nakatutok sa ating programa. We have from online and also nandito din sila. We have from PNA Davao, Super Radio, Brigada, Kadangpan, Mindanao Times, Among Media, DXFF, Katropa, UNTV, GMA, PTV, Tribune, and Radyo Pilipinas. At ngayon, bigyan natin panahon mga katanungan mula sa ilan nating mga media partners. We start with from BNA, Che Palikte.
Good morning. Sir, so you have mentioned kanina po, with regards to the voting machine, you said it is upgraded. Can we expect that there's no glitch when the election comes?
Yes, we can assure you that for the information of everyone, this is my third elections in Region 11, 2019, 2022, and generally, wala po tayong glitch. No? Hindi po maiwasan na magkakaroon ng problema, pero yun po ay hindi nakabalam sa maagang pagproklama ng lahat ng mga kandidato dito sa Region 11.
Sir, ano po yung kaibahan ng machine? You said it is upgraded. So ano po yung kaibahan from the
Ito,
previous?
kuha na lang ito, general term. Dati-rate, nalalaman natin kung sino yung binoboto natin by looking at the screen of the automated counting machine. Ngayon, iba, magpiprint po sila ng ating makina at doon makikita nyo mismo kung sinong binoto nyong mga senators, congressmen, governor, city mayor, and the like. So, yan po yung bagay. And after nyan, iiwan po natin yan sa members of the electoral boards. So sa ganung pagkakataon, madodouble check natin. Hindi lang by mere looking at the screen, but also you have the hard copy.
Thank you. Ma'am Bay, Ma'am, you have mentioned kanina po with regards to the elective positions na na-fill in ngayon. Ma'am, meron din po ba tayong data as to sino yung mga unopposed? Meron ba tayong data kung ilan yung unopposed natin in Region 11?
Okay, yung unopposed, wala tayo ngayon dito. But I guess, sa mga opisina natin, meron po. Oo.
Last na lang po, to the regional election supervisors. Ma'am, when an hotspot was identified, ano po yung preparations yung ginagawa natin?
Thank you, Che, for that question again. Pagka may hotspot, pinapaigting po natin yung ating security preparation. At kung kinakailangan, dagdagan natin ang pwersa ng ating mga kapulisan at kasundaluhan. In my experience from 2019, 2022 elections, and I hope so, 2025, sana hindi na tayo umabot sa ganong pagkakataon. Ano? Alam po naman natin na napaka-law abiding ng ating mga Region 11 stakeholders.
Okay, next si Carlo Dolier, Kadangpan. Nag-livestream din siya. Ayan na, Kadangpan sa Bagong Pilipinas. Mamaya na tayong kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas. Carlo?
Right. Good morning to our distinguished guests, especially to our ever powerful moderator, Sir Rudolph Alama. I would just like to ask to either our Attorney Gay or to sa Regional ED in regards for clarification lang po in regards sa campaign platforms to online. You mentioned about podcasts. So, does it impose din sa mga media na may within the side of the candidate na kanilang i-cover for every slate. For clarification po, what is it?
Yung coverage ng media.
Yes.
I guess hindi. Kasi ang kasali lang doon sa IRENE register is yung platform na ginagamit ng candidate or their authorized representative. Pero pag media, syempre, fair man kayo, mag-i-invite kayo, diba? Oo. So, iba yon.
We have, Carlo, meron tayong ibang sistema dyan. Alam na natin ito lahat. You have to go to our office, seek for media accreditation, so that we'll be able to isalang ba kung ilan kayo, sino-sino kayo na nandyan para hindi lang para sa COMELEC, kundi para sa taong bayan. Okay? So, please come to our office, come to see us, and have your media outreach accredited.
So, okay. Another question. So, for clarification then within the aspects of ingon nato nga filing sa manaman to ang filing, but what will be the implication if ever kay gisalang man god within sa COC filing for finality bagyo niyo for the entire period once na nasala naman tanan and they will declare nuisance candidate kung if any of them na naay for confusion of the voters kung kinsa nila.
Kung inyong nasagap sa balita, as early as last week, nasalang na po yung mga candidates for Senate. So, marami pong na-declare doon na nuisance candidate. But so far as Region 11 is concerned, I think halos wala kaming ganung kaso. Lahat po ng mga tumakbo ay hindi po nakaloob doon sa tiyatawag nilang nuisance candidates. Wala kami to our recollection because we required all our election officers to submit to us any update on that regard.
That's na lang on my end. Any of you can answer within sa COMELEC guidelines for their campaign materials. Diya sa pila ang limit po for the size of the poster and tarpaulins. I know it's a frequently asked question, but then again, kindly elaborate on pila ang limit sa size, sa tarpaulin, sa sticker, sa pamphlets, o sa posters.
I guess with yung tarp, yung 2x3 tayo. The same. 2x3. Yung decals, yung materials, I think yung size ng bond paper.
Thank you.
Okay, next si Armando, Radyo Pilipinas.
To Attorney Mike Abas. Sir, kanina nabanggit niyo po with regards po doon sa fact-checking po na parang doon sa mga social media platforms po ng ating mga kakandidato o mga kandidato na during the campaign period. Sir, may ugnayan po ba kayo with the platforms po like Facebook, Google, para automatic ma-flag po yung mga natin if ever na may fake news po na napopost?
Armando, sorry. Armando, kanina pala yung si Carlo. Okay? Armando, we are not quite freebie about it. We are just here to implement the resolution. But I think, gaya na nabanggit ko kanina, itong bagay na ito, lumabas ito hindi lang dahil sa biglaan. So, maaaring pinag-aralan ito at alam ko, kami mismo gagawa ng fact-checking. At bibigyan namin ng opportunity ang bawat involved parties na magkaroon ng due process. Okay? So, bibigyan natin sila ng pagkakaroon na magpaliwanag. At gaya nun, may nabanggit sa 11064 na yung takedown is maaaring maaaring na pag-usapan na nila yan sa main office, no? In coordination with those social media or outlets.
So paano po yung mechanism natin, sir, to flag this fake news?
Actually, we don't have details about it. Okay, maybe another time to discuss it thoroughly.
So, if ever ba na may fake news tapos hindi siya ma-flag, pwede pa rin po ba siya makasuhan for violating the resolution?
Yeah, I will give them all the opportunities to answer. If should we find any post or like manner na malicious, etc., or we can categorize it as a one falling under the category of fake news.
For local positions po ba, sir, or for local candidates, may monitoring po ba gagawin ng mga local communities natin?
Yes. Buhay na buhay po yung ating ang ating mga opisina, no? Mayroon po tayong municipal, city, provincial, and regional coordinating centers.
Pero yung pag-file ng kaso, sa kailangan pa ng complainant or may motopropyo power?
We will look at it when it comes to us. We may file it motu proprio or we will require any interested parties to file a case.
So, kung walang mag-file tapos merong mga violations or motu proprio?
Pwede kami mag-initiate. At ito yung pinaka-importante dito, i-observe natin yung due process.
Hey, Attorney Fatima, ma'am, sinabi niyo kanina is your office is handling the filing of cases. Paano po yung yung parang sistema po nito if ever na walang mapapile ng case?
Kagaya nga ng sinabi ng director natin, Sir Armando, is that the COMELEC can file motu proprio cases against all the aspirants that are in violation of 11064. But then, pag meron po tayong case, meron tayong complainant, they can either, I'm assuming, no? Meron tayong task force, it's either the KKK, pwede nilang i-file directly sa regional office, sa OEO, sa OPES, or maybe they can go directly doon sa law department. So, lahat ng avenues na ito pwede.
So, walang hierarchy po?
Walang hierarchy po. It's just that what will happen is that if it is filed doon po sa national, if the national will give it back to us sa ORED, sa regional office, magkakaroon po tayo ng memorandum directing the ORED or the Office of the Regional Election Director through the Regional Election Attorney na mag-conduct ng investigation. Take note po, before we can file, recommendatory po tayo dito sa baba. Tayo po yung gumagawa ng investigation. Tayo po yung nagpapatawag ng clarificatory hearings. We are giving all the parties opportunity to explain bakit final, bakit hindi, ano ang defenses nila. And then, we will be the one to make a recommendation as to how we would want it or how we saw it that it should be resolved. Ang final say pa rin po talaga is nandoon sa taas. Yes po.
Sana po, Atty. Fatima, because hindi po ito na-clarify last time yung last barangay election natin. Yung mga nahuli ninyo or yung in-inspection nyo during the election day, yung mga sample ballots. This 2025, ano po yung mechanism natin? Ano po yung assurance na lahat ng mga lumabag doon, di ba pinagpapawal na during poll day na mamigay ng sample ballots? Ano po yung assurance po na talagang makakasuhan yung mga involved doon, especially yung mga kandidato?
Yun pong mga, are we talking about yung nangyari nung BSKE, yung mga marami tayong election? Actually, these are election offenses. These are election offenses na pwede pong merong private complainant. So yung mga private complainants po natin, they will file an election offense case, doon po yan papunta sa taas, and then from sa taas, bababa po yan again sa atin, sa ORED, and then we will conduct the preliminary investigation. And then, ang problema po natin is that kung wala po complainant, medyo mahihirapan po kami sa COMELEC na mag-file ng case because it is an election offense. Parang medyo nahihirapan naman ang COMELEC kung kami mismo ang magpa-file motu proprio ng election offense case against the aspiring candidate. So, kasi yung personal knowledge, mahihirapan po kaming i-file, especially to prosecute it in the courts because census cases, pag nagkaroon po tayo ng information to be filed in court, kami po yung prosecution. So, mahirap din po na kami ang prosecution at the same time, kami po yung witness ng prosecution. So, we really need private complainants or complainants in order to file election offenses cases.
Okay, sunod si Gio, Mindanao Times. Can minimize the question because may 5 minutes na lang.
Yes po. One question lang kay Attorney Gay. Ma'am, you mentioned yung the use of AI. Kumusta na po yung utilization of AI? Like how we embrace it ba? Is it safe to use it when it comes to voting and registration?
Eto, ganito yon. Kasi, actually, yung 11064 is just, yung ano lang doon, ng 1164 is, kung may AI sila, gumagamit sila ng AI, or they are using SOCMED or internet in their campaigning, all they have to do is yung i-register nila. Procedure lang yun for registration. Now, as definition, what is AI, kung paano gamitin, yun hindi naka-define doon sa sa resolution eh. Ang resolution is only on the mechanics on how to register their accounts with the Education and Information Department.
Okay. And clarify lang, ma'am, is this also in line with the voters' education with the use of AI?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Kasi lahat, medyo marami nang gumagamit ng AI, no? And it's not new anymore. Although, of course, the idea of using AI for election campaigning is new. O parang bago talaga. Before, Facebook lang tayo. Pero ngayon, boses, yung mukha, AI na ang gamit. But, yun nga, the 1164 is not intended really yung procedure ng how to prosecute or sinong nagkamali doon. Ang 1164 is merely on the procedure for the registration, yung requirements ng registration. But as to the nitty details, wala doon sa sa 11064.
Thank you.
Okay, si Julius Pakot ng Brigada.
Hello sir, good morning. Sir, ask ko lang po, kailan mag-uumpisa yung information natin sa voting counting machine po sa mga barangay at sa region po?
Okay. Kasi we will be going on the 3rd week Manila to attend National Convention. And from there, of course, ititrain lahat ng election officers and election supervisors, including the REA, REDs, and REDs, on the use of the new automated counting machine. And right after that, of course, ibababa nila lahat ng machines dito, 1 per municipality, 1 per city, for the conduct of massive demo on the use of the machine. So starting siguro mga 4th week of November until end of January, we will be conducting ACM demo, yung automated counting machine demo sa schools, sa malls, sa barangays, even in the farthest barangays, dadalhin natin ang machine just to demonstrate kung paano gagamitin ang bagong makina. But then again, since we started last 2010, yung makina natin, yung paggamit is just the same. We shade and then we feed it sa machine. But the machine lang, iba-iba yung kasi in the previous election, medyo mahina yung scanning niya. But for now, paspas siya. Paspas na ang scanning sa machine. And yun nga, sabi ni Sir, yung bagong innovation ng makina is i-print yung parang resibo. Although we have that previously kasi maliit lang yung resibo. Ngayon, medyo malaki na ang resibo at makita natin dito and makompare natin kung ano talaga or sino talaga yung binoto natin.
On that note, we will allot half day of our time, no? With you, media people. Sabi ni Rudolph kanina, more than 100 media practitioners kayo throughout Region 11. Sana through your organization, we'll get the name of your president, susulat kami, at kayo mismo, magdi-demonstrate kami sa inyo. Libre merienda. Okay? Courtesy of COMELEC, Assistant Regional Director. Masyado tayong seryoso. Okay? Bibigyan namin kayo ng time. Walang ibang kahalo. Media people lang.
Sir, balikan ko lang yung sa social media na registration. December 13 yung deadline, sir, no?
And I would like to mention this, no? Itong resolution na ito was not meant to abridge the freedom of expression, but merely to regulate. Alam nyo naman, bigyan nyo lang kami ng pagkakataon na masubukan ito. Of course, we know there's a, sabi nila, birth pain, no? Rudolph, halos lahat ng aking mga opisyalis, puro mga women power. So alam na nito. May birth pain dito. At ang pinakaunang kinakailangan namin is yung pangunawa ng lahat ng mga stakeholders. Subukan muna natin ang proseso. At mismo kung alam namin na kaming mali on regional level, kami na mismo ang magsasabi na itong mga bagay na ito falls within the ambit of your freedom of speech.
Sir, pwede yung pag-i-ulit kung hindi makapag-register ng social media, sir, ano yung mangyayari ng
of course, we will notify these people. Okay? Itong registration would pertain only to the candidates, not to you. Kasi kayo, from media, you may say, this one. Ang presumption namin dyan, regular yan. Hindi yan fake news. Unless we could see on its face na sasabihin ng iba, base sa sinabi ng iba na ikikerry ninyo na itong lugar na ito hindi magkakaroon ng eleksyon dahil nga tapos ng eleksyon dyan. So certainly, we will do something to correct that misinformation. Not right away. We will condemn anybody. We will afford you the basic requirement of due process under our Constitution. So yun lang, hinihingi natin sa ating mga kasamahan sa media. You know, I have a good working relationship with media people in Region 12, particularly in Jensen. Mga amigo ko sila tanan. Okay? Meron din kaming ganito, laging pagsasalo-salo rito. Lagi kong pinapakiusapan, Bay, o ma'am, tulungan nyo naman kami. Bigyan nyo kami ng chance na ipakita sa inyo kung ano yung tama na ginagawa namin. At kung may mali kami, please let me know first. And after that, it's up to you to divulge it to the public. Okay? Siyempre, alam natin yung limitations natin. Kaya nga sa speech ko kanina, marami pa kaming gagawin para ma-ensure ang isang maayos, makatotohanan, makatotoo, peaceful, orderly elections dito sa Region 11. At ito, hindi namin ito kaya na kung kami lang. Kailangan namin kayo. Okay? Kailangan namin kayo.
Salamat, sir.
Okay, si si Rayleigh of PIA.
Hello, sir. Just want to ask, who are considered qualified voters for absentee voting, and what are the eligibility or criteria and the procedural requirements for requesting an absentee voter?
Ito yung sa local absentee voting. Yung local absentee voting, ginagrant yan siya sa mga media practitioners or government employees who will be displaced or will be serving during the national and local elections. So, meron tayong dyan as to when mag-submit ng letter of intent, mag-signify na mag-participate in the local absentee voting. Hindi automatic ha. You have to apply pa para malaman namin na government employee ka, like the members of the PNP, AFP, or even media practitioners na instead of you are registered here in Davao City pero doon ka sa malayo ma-assign, so might as well file your application with us and then isasubmit namin doon sa taas for media practitioners, but for PNP, AFP, doon sila sa agency nila. Kasi yung agency nila ang magko-conduct ng election eh. And please take note that for local absentee voting, only national candidates ang pwede iboto. Wala tayong local possessions na pwede iboto.
When would that
For information of everyone, I'm quite liberal about it. Okay? Just file and then immediately we'll approve it and you may proceed to your respective polling places. Mabigyan kayo ng priority. And not only you will vote for national positions. Bibigyan namin kayo ng preference. Gaya ng mga teachers na pwede silang pumunta sa kanilang respective precincts to vote not only for national but for local. Okay? We will have a working procedure on that. Okay?
Okay, maraming salamat sa ating mga media partners. Bago tayo magtapos sa episode ngayon ng Kapihan sa Bagong Pilipinas, ating pakinggan muli ang Regional Director ng COMELEC, Atty. Michael Abbas, para sa kanyang closing statement.
Rudolph, maraming salamat sa ating mga kapatid sa media. Maraming salamat sa pagkakataon na ito. We really need your help. Help us, please, to disseminate lahat po ng mga ginagawa namin para sa ikakaayos ng ating 2025 midterm elections. Itong election na ito ang siyang magdidefine ng isang maganda at bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat sa ating mga opisyal sa inyong presensya at paghatid ng mahalaga, wasto at napapanahong impormasyon sa ating publiko kay COMELEC-XI Regional Director Atty. Michael Abbas, kay COMELEC-XI ARD Atty. J. ENUMERABLES, sa ating mga provincial at district election officers, si Atty. EMELIE and Atty. Jennifer, and also sa regional election attorney, si Atty. FATIMA. Daghang salamat. Mahalaga sa pag-unlad ng ating bayan ay ang makapagluklok tayo ng mga leaders sa pamamagitan ng isang malaya at makabagong halalan. Naway sa pagdating ng eleksyon sa taong 2025, tayo po ay lumabas sa ating mga kabahayan at pumunta sa ating nakatalaga presinto at bumoto dahil ang isang boto natin ang magpapasiya sa kinabukasan ng ating bansa at ng ating mga anak. Again, sa ating mga media partners on-site and online, sa Department of Information and Communications Technology Region 11, sa pagsisiguro ng ating Wi-Fi connection. Maraming salamat po. To our production team, ang Lower Studio para sa gagamitan pang production live stream, and of course our host NCCC VP, daghang kayong salamat. Sa ngalan ng aming Presidential Communications Office Secretary Cesar Chavez, ang aming PIA Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro, PIA 11 Regional Director Rene Calbayo, sa buong pwersa ng PIA 11, ito po si Rudolph Alama. Magandang araw at ating itaguyod ang bagong Pilipinas, ang Pinta Davao.
Okay, good morning ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of the Davao Sports Writers Association Forum here at the SM City Davao. We have so many events to be tackled in this morning's affair. We have the upcoming Ignacian Marian Fun Run. We have the Apo Sky Race. We have, of course, upcoming events to be held Santa Cruz, as we have their tourism officer, and of course, the upcoming DAPRISA Games 2024. That will be our topics for today's event here at the Davao Sports Writers Association. We would like to welcome our panel of guests. We'd like to welcome from the good-looking lady on my far right, representing the Ignacian Marian Fun Run 2024, Miss Nancy PAVIA. We also have from the Apo Sky Race, DOI CALBES. We have the Tourism Officer of Santa Cruz, Mr. Julius. And of course, isa sa mga suking-suki natin rito, representing the DAPRISA Games 2024, Coach Rael Diaz. And of course, for the first time, we have to meet the DAPRISA President himself, isang magandang lalaki at di pa retired, Mr. MIKO KWAN. Ayan. For opening remarks, I'd like to ask, of course, Ma'am Nancy PAVIA of the Ignacian Marian Fun Run 2024. Good morning po, Ma'am.
Good morning. Hello. Ayun. Okay. Sorry, medyo pauso boses. Pag-teacher po kasi dito talaga. Okay, again, good morning everyone. I'm Nancy PAVIA, one of the students of the PhD PE or Physical Education of the University of Immaculate Conception. And on November 24, we will be having a culmination of our sports management course. And the culmination is this Ignacian Fun Run. This will be on November 23, and it will start at 4 a.m. And why did we choose a fun run? Because it's a great way to promote well-being, community building, and fitness for all ages. And this fun run would like to target the mission statement of the University of Immaculate Conception, which is exercise leadership in pursuit of excellence in instruction, research, and community service, as well as to target the core and related values of UIC, which are excellence, competence, discipline, and reliance. There will be 6 stations for this event. It will start at UIC Bonifacio Complex or Bonifacio Campus, and then there will be 6 stations, no? So from the UIC Bonifacio Annex Campus, students and other participants will travel to Claveria Corner, Rojas Avenue, Gaisano Mall, then JP Laurel Corner, Loyola Street, followed by the Loyola Corner, Dakudao, then Leon Garcia Boulevard Corner, Bonifacio, then back to UIC Bonifacio Annex po. And this will be participated by UIC undergraduate students, graduate school students, as well as it's open also for other enthusiasts, run enthusiasts po.
Okay, thank you very much. How about a few words from Mr. DOI CALBES of the Apo Sky Race? Good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for the invite, Davao Sports Writers Association. I think this is my second time. Last year, I was here also promoting the Mount Apo Sky Race. So this is the 7th edition of Mount Apo Sky Race to be held in Playa de Ubusa, Barangay Darong, Santa Cruz, Playa de Ubusa Beach Resort. On November 30 to December 1, so 2 days for the 4 categories. So we have a long category, the 100 km, which will mount Mount Apo, the summit of the highest peak in Philippines, in Sibulan Trail, Santa Cruz. Then the next distance is 50 km. Then we have also the short distance, 21 km, and for the kids, seniors, we have the 7 kilometers only. So look in Barangay Darong. So the gun start of the 100 km will start at 12:01. So it would be Friday. Mahogra po siya nga kadlawon sa Sabado. 12:01 on November 30 sa third day. Then cut-off is 32 hours for the 100 kilometers. So around 8 o'clock on Sunday, December 1. Then the next category is 50 km. Cut-off is 16 hours. So, pwede kayo gani, miss. The next is the 21 km. Around 8 hours ang cut-off. Then, the short distance, 7 km. 2 hours cut-off. So, we have already almost 100 participants in all category. The 100 km, we have 40 plus, around 50. Then 30 sa 50 km. Then around 30 po sa 21. Then 7 km. So, nag-limit ko 140. 140 runners in total. Karon nga Mount Apo Sky Race. So, gina-invite mo kamutanan karong November 30 to December 1. Then, November 29, we have the arrival of the participants. Then, we have also the risk briefing na ditatan mga participants na magtapok. Then, risk kit claiming sa Playa de Bosa. So, you can join us. Mag-briefing po me, then promote sa event. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Before to move on, our next guest, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. PORFERIA, PORALAN, PhD, also representing the Ignacian Marian Funland. Ma'am, how about a few words muna bago mo tayo punta sa mga lalaki?
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, good morning. I apologize. My apologies for being late, but I'm here I am their professor because UIC offers a PhD in physical education, major in physical education, and this is one of the subjects that they are required to take. And the fun run that we'll be planning on November 23 is their final exam. So the success of this fun run is their grade. So all of them are working together because that's the task I assigned to them. They have committees, and she is one of the committee members of the promotion. That's why she's here. And the other members are coming from Cagayan, all other places in Mindanao, because we have students coming from different parts of Mindanao. So, yeah, I heard from this gentleman here that they are conducting 100 kilometers fun run. Sa amin, 5 kilometers lang muna because these are students.
Okay.
These are students of the University of the Immaculate Conception, undergraduate. Maybe somehow, at least 20% of them will join your run later.
Yamang.
Right? Kasi sa school pa lang pinopromote na namin ang fun run and running. So, yun po. Salamat for having us here. This is really an opportunity for us to also to spread that UIC is holding this kind of activity for future generation to also be an avid fan of running. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. PORALAN. This time, I'd like to move on to the Santa Cruz Tourism Office. Let's welcome Mr. Julius. Good morning.
Thank you, Sir John. Thank you, DSA, for inviting us here. So my presence here is in support to Mr. DOI's event, which will be happening on November 30 to December 1. That's Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race. We call it vertical race because the elevation gain is 4,000 meters above sea level. And it's actually an extreme ultra mountain marathon. So we have been, Santa Cruz has been very successful in hosting trail running events. In fact, every year we host 8 to 10 trail races. And one of the flagship races actually is this one, Mount Apo, because it is the highest peak in the country. And yeah, DOI said that we'll be regulating the number of participants because it will be within the trail. We need a trail to Mount Apo, so we cannot afford to do mass tourism in Mount Apo. So that's why we are regulating the participants. So of course, in behalf of the local government unit, Mayor Tata, who have been supporting sports tourism, I'd like to invite everyone to join if you can, and if not, you can just be there as maybe spectators, or you can actually explore Santa Cruz. There are a lot of places to be to explore in Santa Cruz. So during that day, it's a weekend. It's the onset of Christmas, December. So they have a lot of reasons to also visit our place. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Coach Rael Diaz of the Prisa Games 2024. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Coach.
Yeah, good morning everyone. Thank you for inviting us. No, we with the Prisa President, Sir MIKO KWAN, will give you the details about our 2024 the Prisa Games. So si Sir MIKO muna mauna pa.
Okay. Mr. MIKO KWAN, good morning.
Okay, thank you, Jon D. Thank you, Coach. First of all, I would like to thank DSA for inviting us for such an opportunity. So the PRISA will have our opening games this 19 to 22. In our opening, which will be held at Almendra's Gym, we're gonna have cheer dance for elementary division. And November 22, our closing will have a cheer dance competition for high school division. The PRISA is composed of 70 schools. Halo na big and small schools in Davao. And then the kids are so excited to have the PRISA games because it's time for them to get away from gadgets. But that's our main problem ngayon for the kids. They're into gadgets. So the PRISA games is just one of the highlights of the PRISA every year. Then to follow, we have musical for Christmas, and we have public speaking and other contests, academic contests for the PRISA. And for more details with the games and how many events we have, I have Coach Rael here, ang isa sa pinakabanggiitan, pinakakusog na coach sa Davao.
Grabe. Okay, to give you some brief background with regards to the PRISA games, this is our clusterized parang unit meet, no, ng the PRISA, because in DepEd, the PRISA is assigned in the Unit 8. So kung sino man ang mag-qualify for each event ng the PRISA will also play in the Davao City Athletic Association or DICA Meet is coming February 2025. So qualifying ito for DICA. Okay? And we have 18 sporting events na makakandak regardless doon sa ibang event na walang competition, like the gymnastics. Yun yung mga walang competition na kasi walang entry ang ibang schools. So we have here the chess, the cheer dance, both elementary and high school, the dance sports, gymnastics, ito na yun, futsal, lawn tennis, both high school lang lawn tennis, and then we also have athletics, basketball, elementary, high school, including 3x3, the badminton, the billiards. We also have the football, soccer for the high school, swimming also for the high school, table tennis, taekwondo for the high school, and the volleyball for elementary and high school. So these are the events covered by the PRISA Games for this year. Ito yung mga events na talagang magkakaroon ng competition. And to tell you honestly, since the PRISA will open on November 19 at Almendra's Gym, we also have our advanced games, especially for basketball. Kasi nga, some of the players playing also in other schools will also be playing in Batang Pinoy. So masagasaan namin yung schedule ng Batang Pinoy, which will be on this November 23 to 30. So that's why itong basketball, kasi maraming players na matatamaan dito, so we do our advanced game. So this coming Monday until Sunday will be the basketball elimination. And then the venues ng high school, gusto ni Sir Amboy, doon banda sa north, no? Sa area ng Sasa, we covered Doña Pilar Learning Center, Santo Domingo Gym, and Doña Pilar Gym for the high school, while the elementary will be played at Margarita Gym dito sa May Bahada. No, it's Margarita Village Gym. Margarita Village. Yeah. And then yung mga venues natin, like for the chess, it will be sa ibang mall, sa Bahada. And then other than yung mga ibang events na will be in the recreational center. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to the question and answer portion. Carlo Dolera of Kadangpan Digital. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you for recognizing. Good morning to our distinguished guests, and I would like the due diligence of our colleagues here. We are broadcasting live over Kadangpan Digital Facebook and YouTube channels, especially simultaneously through the Davao Sports Writers Association Facebook page, which is already live right now. Right, I would like to give the floor, my first question to Ma'am Nancy or to Dr. Porferia. What is the advantage right now for those participants who will join the fun run within the community, especially to those who wanted to be active despite that there are some challenges and struggles to their sabihin na lang natin mental health and to improve their self-esteem?
Well, as an institution, offering physical education is our foremost concern to help students develop the habit of physical activity. And it's in our curriculum, in the PhD curriculum, that when we go back to our station, there has to be some activities that would promote physical activity. And since we are prescribing that to our students, it's just but right that UIC will spearhead also an activity in our own station. So that's why we have this activity. And our students, the undergraduate students, and we choose Fun Run because it's not that expensive. And our students also in their path fit classes are encouraged, are starting to have this idea that they are going to participate in a fun run. So their teachers are actually encouraging them to start training because running, you have to train yourself before you really have to participate, unless you just have to be with your friends. And I just recall because this is the year two of the fun run. This will become a yearly activity for UIC. So na-remember ko lang yung ang daming magandang feedback because one, they are running with their friends and friends are a great motivator to maintain their physical activity. Another one is they're having fun and because it's early in the morning, so they've realized na maganda para magtakbo early in the morning. And few students have felt that before. So I think this activity would really help them encourage or develop the habit of physical activity because physical activity can always lead to holistic development, the brain, the body, and the mind. So that's why we are very passionate in really crafting this and really planning this one to implement this one because of the beauty of the physical activity, especially running. I think my student has something to add.
Yeah, we know that a lot of our young people or the students and even young professionals are really having some concerns with their mental health, no? And we know that based on our studies, based on our research, we know that physical activity or engagement in physical fitness can really help them increase those hormones to help them cope up with those mental health issues. And promoting this even for undergraduate students, or we start with the undergraduate students, is already a good thing to start because once they become professionals, they will carry on those mindset, no? Keeping fit, being physically active will help them cope with those mental health issues involved.
Okay, Doc, follow up lang. Of course, as your profession, to encourage na itong mga students in terms of they have to deal with their mental health. But can you expound or be very articulative about the question I would like to ask, that how important that within the collegiate community has to deal and also to seek help, professional help for those who have been struggling, especially exams, let's just say, deadlines to meet, not only students but also the entire UIC.
Yeah. Actually, if we delve into the research of physical activity, it will always bring us back to how physical activity, regardless anong klase of sports, basta hinihingal yung bata, it will always release hormones that will help them regulate their emotions. So once they can regulate their emotions, depression is far from them. Kasi marunong sila, they already have that natural hormones that in their brain. So that their emotions will not be affected by such loneliness or such stress or anxiety. They themselves can regulate it. It's in their brain already. You are giving them a dose of these good hormones, norepinephrine, serotonin, and dopamine. These are regulators of emotions. And when students are physically active, regardless, sports, dance, recreation, so long as there's elevation of heart rate, then they have these free hormones, regulators of emotions, and they don't anymore succumb to subscriptions of these energy drinks, stimulants, and all, because they already have that in their mind. So once depression comes, these regulators hormones are the ones pacifying it. So kaya nga kami very supportive, of course, as a field, no, that physical activity should be developed, or habit of physical activity should be learned by this collegiate. Kasi mas maganda ma-develop ang habit ng bata pa kaysa sa may edad na konti. So at least, nasasanay, addictive kasi ang exercise, addictive ang running. They can say that, they can tell that. No? So, mabuti na lang, doon sila ma-addict kaysa sa gadget. So, ma-addict sila sa running. Kasi free naman ng running, hindi naman talaga masyado expensive because you don't need the gadgets. You just have to have a good shoes with you. Pwede ra gani magtinil. Actually, our forefathers actually ran with their barefoot. No? So, yun siya. We are promoting, and this is actually also in response to SDG number 3, which is well-being. So, as an institution, since we are mandated to have this, then it is one of our support that we are somehow doing this for the whole world. Now, we are doing it locally, but we are thinking globally.
Yes. Laras lang na po ninyo mga pumatanga. Just go directly to Sir Julius Paner, Santa Cruz, Davao, that's Sir Cruz office. Sir, long time no see po. Actually, I would like to ask right now, approximate karon within sa tuwang mga turista na nag-2 hours sa Santa Cruz in terms of sa mga tourist spots and also sa trekking. Ilang po na for this period, this year, kung hindi ka na entire year, first and third quarter of this year, na nag-2 sila sa municipalidad sa Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. No? And of course, we have been gaining a lot of attention from outside Santa Cruz in terms of arrivals. For now, we are banking on domestic tourists, and the figure that we have on average per month is close to 25,000 tourists na nagabisita sa mga and per month. Yeah. Yes, sir. And we are glad that we have converted all these mountains, all these trails and campsites into a tourist attractions, because before, it is 20 long years back, walay gusto mo ato ng mga lugaran. Well, you know why. But for now, we have been very successful in transforming all these places into tourist attractions just because of trail running. Trail runnings have been a very good mechanism for tourism. Also, we invite people to come to Santa Cruz to occupy all the accommodations, to go to our carinderias and eat there, ride out tricycles, motorcycles, everything. These are, we call it multiplier effect. That's why, matingala mo nga, we have been supporting trail races and even all events, not just running, because it's a mechanism actually to promote tourism in our area.
Just na lang on my end before I pass on to Sir Seth for the question. Actually, I don't know if you have the liberty to answer my question in regards to the recent sisterhood city agreement between Davao City and Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. So, sa implication na to with the Davaoenos will be visiting the municipality of Santa Cruz tourist spots for that with the recent development, the signing sa sister city road agreement between Santa Cruz under Mayor Tatasala and Davao City under Mayor Basti Odarte.
Thank you, sir. It will be a big help for us because it's a big brother helping the small brother. Because kami talagang municipality kami. Although class A kami, but city sila. It's a big city. Tourism, promotion of tourism, culture and arts has been one of the identified areas na makikolaborate ang Davao City with us. No? We have success stories in tourism in Santa Cruz, especially community-based outdoor tourism. Pero sila, they are also very successful in their MICE and commercial tourism. We cannot compete with them in terms of MICE and shopping and nightlife like that. But we can compete with them. But we can complement, actually, it's not competition. Complementation. We can complement with them with our outdoor attractions because Mount Apo is just within our backyard. It's the highest peak in the country. So that's one of the reasons why maybe ang among partnership, a sisterhood agreement with Davao City is still in an infant stage, 2 months whatsoever. But we are expecting that mas maka-benefit, both sides can benefit, but I think kami ang mas maka-benefit pag yun more because again, we are an younger brother nila in a way. So other than tourism, there are a lot of areas nga inalangtaw na mo. But for purposes of this, purposes of your question, we are expecting that tourist arrivals with this partnership, this kind of partnership, will even increase next year and the following years.
Okay, follow up lang, either si Sir Doy or maybe si Sir Julius can answer. Sir Doy, pang ilang edition na nga ito ng Mount Apo Sky Race?
7th edition, sir.
7th edition.
Actually, supposedly, 9 on tani.
Nung pandemic. Yeah, okay. So, may mga foreign runners ba tayo na sasali?
Yes, we have participants from United Kingdom, Vietnam, and Malaysia. So, naunta tayo Nepal but postpone ang ilang flight because of typhoon outside the country.
Considering na may mga foreign participants, how would our local runners fare considering, ang mga foreign runners, praktisado rin. May home court advantage bang mga local runners natin dito sa South?
Before, sir, we started the Mount Apo Sky Race 2 consecutive years. So, ang mga nagdaog is from Spain and Italy. Then nowadays, naka-compete na po ng mga local runners. Like, we have ARENE Macarinas, the champion last 2002, and yung sa Kylie Malipalay. Kaya na nila makompete og mga international competitors, international runners. So, although ang atong event is mountain running, gikan na sa ilaha, sa Europe yun na. Kita lang nag-adapt. O nang expert kayo ng mga parin. Oh.
Sir Doy, could you describe kung ano yung overview lang sa terrain or sa trail that they will be taking on for this Mount Apo Sky Race?
The Mount Apo Sky Race, the 100 km, ito lang ikaw ang 100 km because ang 50, 51, sulod ng gapon sila mga short distance. So ang 100 km is out and back route from Playa de Ubusa, from the shoreline yun, sea to summit yun, highest peak in Philippines, then balik. So 50 km, turning point at the summit of Mount Apo, then balik sa Playa de Ubusa. Yes. Yes. 32 hours ang cut-off na. Then, for the past few years, we have 98% finisher rate. So, every year, nahala siguro yung mga 1 or 2 dili ka human, but the rest, kaya nila humanon. Then, aside from that, dili po may ga-accept of participants nga walay mga experience.
Yes.
Qualification, like, at least, you already done 50 km distance nga trail race. So, kung wala ka na, sorry, we will not accept this.
Follow-up question lang, Mr. Doy. Yung route natin yan, yung, excuse me, meron tayong mga station yan for,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Like for example, yung sa ating mga safety and health na
yes, sir. We have a station along the course.
And then, non-stop yan?
Yes, sir, non-stop.
Then how would you, sa gabi, meron tayong, paano ang natin sa lighting?
Sa gabi, meron tayong, sir, yung mga participants, we require mandatory equipment like flashlight, headlamp. Kung walang headlamp, siyempre mahal yung headlamp. Kung may flashlight ka, okay, you are good.
But the organizers also, meron tayong specific dyan na mga, yung route, meron tayong
yes,
naka-marshals.
We have markings. Aside from marshals, in every station, we have also markings, mga ribbons, reflectors, then we have Yes.
The 100 kilometer average time to papunta pataas, mga ilan ng oras yan?
9 to 10 hours. Kayang-kaya yan ng mga elite natin.
Oh, okay. Then, ang downhill mo sa bilis?
Tama ito? Yes, downhill. Mabilis. Mas mabilis.
Okay.
Kaya nilang mag-suicide downhill, sir, yung mga elite. Mabilis. On my experience, sir, basta mga established na mga trail, wala gina yung mga kwan, wala yung mga wild animals na.
Mr. Doy, question, anong LGU ang may cover ng inyong mga, yung permits na ninyo yan? Is it Davao City or Davao del Sur?
Only Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, and those barangays na maagian appeal sa route.
So,
also
hindi
coordinated sa...
So it's in coordination with the LGU ng Davao del Sur?
Hindi po namin kaya na mag-organize ng race kung wala yung mga tribes natin, yung mga barangays, especially yung LGU natin. Is that? Open ko.
Yes, Seth De La Salle, you recognized?
Sir Calbes, just want to know kung before mag-start ang race, may examination ba sa mga runners? Because
yes, sir.
Imagine, mga 30 physical examination. Wala ba'y naggamit o mga drugs ini? Kay
yes,
ang endurance nila.
Before this race, sir, on November 29, we have a race briefing. Then we require all runners to submit a medical certificate. Medical certificate, so signed by doctors at least physically fit to run an ultra marathon. So mostly require na muna sa mga major distances, 100 km and 50. Of course, pan-run kailangan kasi. You can walk, you can run, you can sit, or you can eat at the sari-sari store.
Sa doctors na ilahang choice.
Yes, sir.
Not your own.
We don't have own doctor sa...
Okay, Jay. Paring Dennis.
Okay, follow-up question. Ruben Domsal.
Individual, sir. Yung 100 km is 5,000. Then yung 50 is 3,000. Then yung 21 is 2,000. Then yung 7 is 1,500. 50. 2,000 yung 21. Then we have 1,500 for the short distance 7 km. 7. Like for this, sir, we have the inclusion, the finisher shirt, event shorts, then medals, then aid station, refreshment. And also, our race is accredited with our international partner like Asia Trail Master, International Trail Running Association, then UTMB, Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, and American Trail Running Association. Those international partner na international umbrella sila, sir. Sila yung nag-help sa aming race, na local races to promote abroad. So, that is why we have participants from other country. It's because of their help.
Existing road of Davao City as currently available. Is there the 911 available?
Yes, sir. Always, sir, we prepare at least 2 ambulance. Then, with complete equipment.
Sir, just quick follow-up lang. Since this will be on November 30 and December 1.
Saturday, Sunday. Yes, sir. Tama, sir.
So, what will be the events on November 30?
November 30 is gun start of the 100 kilometers around 12:01 in the morning. Then, afternoon, also the gun start of the 50 km. Then we have also the short briefing for the 21. So by Sunday, all of the runners will be arrived at the finish line. So we have also the awarding. Then after that, we have socials. So awarding, we have also the may mga trophy.
Okay,
First, second, and third, top 3 podium finishers.
Balik lang ko niya sa laing panahon.
Dennis Lasso?
Welcome to our 10 million viewers. Without kidding aside, I'll ask Sir Julius Panner, the Santa Cruz Tourism Officer, or the Tourism Officer. Your mayor is doing good. Wag ko na ingon nga sulti si Mayor Tata Sala nga mingon ko nga maayos siya nga mayor tungod kay daghan siya gi panlantaw ba. But unsay mga programs and projects as far as tourism is concerned for Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, aside from that event?
Well, thank you, sir. Even before siya nahimong mayor, actually, he's been very supportive with the tourism program already. In fact, he was the very first person na nakapahimo og building sa tourism to separate because we have no permanent building before. No, so siya ang naghatag sa tourism office na mo karon. So that was already a milestone for us. Next is, of course, he is also very supportive with the ecotourism development program. In fact, he is catalyzing offices from the national government to open to pave roads going to our tourism attractions. So, karon ang among mga tourism attractions, di naka maglisod og adto dito because all are actually having good roads already. Third is promotion alone. He's been very hands-on. No? And in fact, he is also on the verge of declaring one of the very good rivers in Santa Cruz to become an ecotourism zone. So that's in Pilan River. So the river is really good potential to become an ecotourism site. Mayor Tata said that, and in fact, na nasa Sangguniang Bayan level, but it will be declared as an ecotourism zone. So there will be opportunities coming sa tourism sector. We are keeping our fingers crossed for that because again, that will help us earn more arrivals onward to having good economic opportunities for our local people.
So with this development, mostly ang mga IPs nato ang naka-benepisyo gid ani.
Yes, sir.
So naay mga lamian di nga kapi.
Daghan kayo.
Daghan kayo mga kapi. Thank you very much, Sir Julius Panner. I'll go to the Prisa. Sir Miko, please extend my regards to your mama. Sir Miko and Coach Rael Diaz. Is this exclusive only for the Prisa members? Wa bay appeal ang Katoliko ani nga mga eskwelahan?
Yes. Actually, membership, sir, is open. It's open as long as you comply all the requirements.
Okay.
So you can join the PRISA. The PRISA.
Pero naanay mga Katoliko nga mga eskwelahan o wala kay naidax?
In Samoa, sir, sa PRISA, we have Catholics, we have even Christian, Muslim also. So we're open. As long as you comply with the requirements, we don't promote the religion anyway.
So klarohon na to, you can be a member of the PRISA at the same time member of the DAX.
That cannot be. That's a
Cannot
conflict.
be.
Yeah.
So unsa may naa sa the PRISA games nga wala sa ubang eskwelahan? Unsay advantage na to? Unsay edge ninyo?
Actually, I think it's pretty much the same sa tanan, sa DAX,
Okay.
sa AD. But in the PRISA, other than games, we have like musical events during Christmas or Valentine's. We have academics, contests, spellings, and then public speaking. So, our point is, some kids are into sports, some are into public speaking, some are into gadgets. So, we're trying to hit all the potential avenue ng lahat ng bata.
Sir Miko, kanang yung eskwelahan nga Precious International, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Mura pug Ado ba? Mura pug Arneo. Oo. Andili
Thank you.
dato uli daw, andili. Unsa ni undang bitaw. Ato ko sa mga babae. Can you mention again, anong course yun, doktora? Yung kuan? Ano yung course?
Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Physical Education. And the students of this course or this program are the PE teachers all over Mindanao and or Philippines. We have students from Visayas also. So, yun po. These are all PE teachers and sports coaches in the respective station. So, and they are applying their knowledge, enhancing their network as classmates in the class, and also applying what they know from the discussions and topics that we discussed in our
So
class.
if you're fan of kanang mga physical exercises, mas nindot ni nga kurso kwaon. Advantage kayo.
Yes, for the PE teachers, because it enhances their knowledge how they're going to implement physical activity programs in their respective schools. But for if you are to train an elite athletes, just like their runners, it would be an advanced course because it really is very intricate to train runners. So it would intake na medical ideas. But for this course, we are catering physical education teachers, but there are topics that would help them really train athletes.
So aside sa kanang ingana nga actual, napoy gitawag nga thesis.
Yes, dissertation. Actually, this batch will be taking their comprehensive exam at the end of the semester.
So napoy,
Then magte-thesis po sila.
so may panelist pa rin.
Yes, sir.
Gasto
And
hapon.
they will also be brought abroad to be exposed to the international scene as regards how other schools or international schools are conducting their physical education.
So sa panel kanang mag-thesis ka ma'am, gamay ray 300,000 ma'am kay maghimo.
Hindi
Dilisan. Dilisan. Ako lang
Hindi
giklaro.
naman. The whole program siguro 300.
300,
almost. But for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Kasi UIC is not that expensive in terms of tuition. But in terms of dissertation, mahal talaga siya sir because you have to, there's a cost for data gathering, for your panel to check your paper, and ethics and all of you.
I see. I hope, kadyo, pag humana na lang ko, kuan senior citizen, aris ako dari sa Apo Sky Race and kay Sir Julius Panner. I think both of you can answer. What ba tay problema diya sa atong mga kataladi, atong mga nitibo, kay ancestral domain na kuan ba ya sa Santa Cruz. Oo. Mga, di ba daghang mga bagobo diya? Actually, ang kataladi, kuan na pinulungan na, bagobo word yan.
Yes, sir. Modesty aside, I can always say that we are doing good with the IP community.
Nindot ang collaboration ninyo.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
We do not pursue an event like Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race without the go signal from them. The barangay, the indigenous peoples, and even the DENR, because the area is within the Mount Apo Natural Park. The area is an ancestral domain of the indigenous peoples, and it's also within the jurisdiction of the barangays. So we always do coordination, and even they are actually part of the marshals. The IPs are actually part of the marshals. We utilize them as manpower of the event. So na yung mga ginagmayang remuneration, and of course tagaan nato sila og mga uniforms, ganahan sila ni anang mga yung anak.
So di para sa una Sir Julius kay problema kayo. Dili pwede magpabuang-buang sila kay ang yung mayor ba diha?
It was 2 years ago when the module was declared as insurgency free. So that also made us really confident in doing all this kind of races.
So ang mga igsuon na to may problema basta mananghid lang ta. Okay, thank you very much. Yes.
Okay, ako, it's my turn. Ay nato pa ito itong imahang grupo dito sa Davao del Sur. Ay ko sa KWAN, atong mga kanduktor. Look, since this is part of the education of UIC sa ilahang course, is this mandatory sa mga estudyante ang pag-apili?
Actually, it's not mandatory, but they are encouraged. All of them are encouraged. The undergraduate, we collaborate inside the school. The offices are collaborating. The graduate school is collaborating with the CDS, Community Development Service, where the proceeds of this activity will go to the adopted community of UIC. The BJNP, the Kusujan, Home for the Aged, and the Zonta Village sa Panakan. So the proceeds will go there. So the runners are actually NSTP students. Yeah, kay Doc Amlero. And the other undergraduate students who are willing to run. And then NSTP students are only required to pay the registration fee of 100 pesos. It's not the 450 because 450 is for the graduate school students who already have a job and the open category who might who are actually adults. So sa undergrad, 100 pesos lang po sila. They are just to wear their NSTP t-shirt or PE t-shirt or program shirt.
100 pesos ang registration.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
100 pesos.
So this is also fundraising program.
Yeah, somehow, but it's not that really big because it's just 100. And then the cost of running the fund run is costly. No, costly siya, preparing all the things. So, at least meron kaming ma-share. It's not that big, but at least yung mga bata, namumulat din sila that they are helping community while running two birds in one stone. No, they are running, helping themselves, and at the same time, they're helping a community.
Okay, thank you. Balik sa ako sa atong Sky Race. Sir, you said na atay mga foreigners will be joining this activity.
Yes, sir.
Pila ang runner from UK, pila ang from Malaysia, o pila ang from Vietnam?
Isa-isa sila, sir.
Isa-isa lang.
Isa from United Kingdom, isa from Vietnam, isa po from Malaysia.
So,
then we have also runners from Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. All over Mindanao. Wala ngayon, sir. Wala tayong mga celebrity runner.
Okay, dinhi ko. Okay, thank you, sir. Ato ko sa atong prisa, the prisa. Sorry. Public recruitang huna-huna ba? Sir, I just want to know, sa Daprisa, pila ka porsyento sa mga athletes sa Daprisa ang usually na himo nga mga athletes of Davao City pag-abot sa palarong pambansa?
Based on the record, ang swimming naka-spot yun sa palaro. And even
muna siya ang usa sa mga sports nga ga-dominate ang Daprisa.
Swimming. And then basketball 3x3 nakapagpalarong pambansa na punta coming from Daprisa. And even last year naabot nagdabraa lang yun nga level po ang basketball 3x3. So like one good swimming and then basketball, then taekwondo. Naabot siya yung mga participation kaya naabot yun palarong pambansa. And to tell you honestly, daghan kayong mga athletes coming from the Prisa who is now playing for Batang Pinoy this coming November 23 to 30 sa Palawan. That's why gimove namin yung ibang sports to earlier date para at the same time makaparticipate sila ng the Prisa and Batang Pinoy.
Kung sa inyong nakita nga advantage sa program sa Daprisa compared sa public schools na nung nag-excel ang
siguro, Sir Seth, honestly speaking, no offense men sa mga coaches and trainers sa public school, siguro ang facilities. Kana yun. Kay ang Daprisa, kung imong tanaw ng resources, some of the schools nga members sa Daprisa na-adjy sariling facilities. No, then, afford po ang uban schools nga morenta o like sa swimming pool, no, afford po sila nga makarenta yun. Ang check na ko din Sir Ruben, ascendant ka sa venue sa swimming pool. And then siguro isa sa mga advantage po coaches mismo ang trainers, no? Kay si Daprisa nag-send yung best trainers, no, sa mga seminars. So siguro equipped na kayo ang mga coaches, sa mga Daprisa coaches. That's why nag-excel din siya in every competition. Not only for the Daprisa Games, but also in Davao City Meet and even the Braan palarong pambansa.
When it comes sa pagkuha sa mga coaches, ang coaches ninyo are teachers sa inyong
Not
schools?
all of them. They are hired.
Hired?
Opo.
Unlike sa public school?
Yeah, public school. No choice sila, kundi teachers gilang mo man sa sports sila.
Sana sa advantage. Okay?
Gabendang Sal. Dito ako kay Ma'am, sa mga Ignacians. Ma'am, bakit tinawag na Ignacian Fund Run? Ano yung meron sa Ignacian na wala sa Marian?
Ignacian Marian Fund Run because UIC is managed by RVM Sisters. And RVM Sisters formation is Ignacian. St. Ignatius. So, kaya doon kinuha yung Ignacian, Marian, because we are sisters. They are sisters. So, Ignacian Marian, because that's really is our tag name for UIC. Ignacian Marian Fun Run. So, that is where the name came from.
Ilan yung members niya, ma'am? Yung mga mga sisters schools niya?
Yeah, sister schools, SMC of Tagum, SMC school, St. Mary's College. All of most of the schools are called SMC, St. Mary's College of Baganga, Kalina, Baganga, Digos, Padada, Baganga, Tagum. And then we only have UIC as the only university for RVM and Lourdes College in Cagayan.
So, yung sinabi mo lahat ng mga sister schools, sasali sila sa fund run?
Hindi po kasi, ang layo po kasi nila, and these are students, we cannot require them. Although they are invited because, some of their principals in these schools are actually students also of the graduate school. So, they are invited, but we cannot require them since they are far away from Davao, but they are really invited.
As of now, ilan na yung nagpa-rehistro at saka yung magre-rehistro pa?
Actually, it's just yesterday that we sent the registration forms. As of now, for the open category or the graduate school, we have 12. As of now, 12. But we are guaranteed of our runners for the undergrad. We have about 800 first-year college and about 200 for the other upperclassmen.
Yung sinabi mo kanina mga NSTP students are also required.
Yes. The
Marami
NSTP,
doon, marami.
Yes, 800 po yun. 800 sila na NSTP. So they are our runners. So guaranteed yun sila natatakbo. Yung 12 is just the open category and the graduate school students who are also invited. And we cannot require the graduate school students to come also because they're also coming from different parts of Mindanao.
Sabihan mo lang si Dr. Corazon Mama Nomblero. Lalahat magtakbo yun. How about Ma'am Nancy? Baka meron kang iyan.
Yes po. Actually, since we are students from different parts of Mindanao and we even have a Filipino classmate from Thailand. So there are
Saan school ho kayo?
Actually, I work with Atty Davao University. PE teacher din po ako sa college unit. And there are 3 of us. And because of our different backgrounds, we come from different universities and schools. So that's why we are very positive in the open category to invite more than the 12 na nag-register na kahapon.
Ma'am, nakapa-smile ko. Galing ka Ateneo teachers.
Yes po.
Wala bang doon, yung parang PhD doon, bakit doon ka sa UIC?
Actually, our School of Education doesn't have any yet, not yet offered the BPE, which is the undergrad. And then, although we already applied, but we are still waiting for the approval of the new president of Ateneo because we just changed.
Wala na
Wala na po si Father Tabor. Yes, he's in Manila. So now we have Father Karel from the then President of Ateneo Zamboanga.
Kanina ma'am, may binanggit ka ng mga route. Kindly, pakiulit ko yan for the sake of our viewers.
Sige po. This route is based on the 7 stations that we have. Sige. Okay. So, 6 stations rather. So the start of the run will be from UIC Bonifacio Annex Campus. Then the runners will go to Claveria Corner, Rojas Avenue. And then Gaisano Mall. And then JP Laurel Corner, Loyola Street. And then Loyalo Corner, Dakudao. Loyola, sorry. Sorry, Loyola Corner, Dakudao po. And then Leon Garcia, which is the in front of Magsaysay Park. And then balik sila ng Boulevard, then Bonifacio Street. Balik din po. So the start and the end point will be Bonifacio Campus.
Again, sino yung beneficiaries nito, ma'am?
From the BJMP, and then we also have the Home for the Aged.
Particular sa BJMP, dalawa yan.
Female po. Yes. And then yung adapted school sa Panakan, and then the Home for the Aged po. So they will receive Kusudyan yun po yung Home for the Aged. 3 lang po, sir. Asunta, yun po yung sa Panakan. Yun po sa Panakan, yes. Yes, we will be giving them sports equipments po. Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, ngayon lang namin nalaman ni Leo na kaya pala malapit si Ignacian kay Marian eh. Kaya pala yung atinista pati ang mga taga
Pareho sila ng
UIC.
formator.
Kaya,
Kaya friends ang Ateneo tsaka UIC, hindi magkalaban yon.
Ma'am, bakit di kasama yung UIC sa may bangkerohan sa rota ninyo?
Students are joining, sir. It's just that
Pero
the
di siya
venue,
kasama.
the venue is just in the UIC Bonifacio, but the students of Father Selga, Bangkerohan, are also required because they are students of NSTP.
Pero hindi aabot yung rota.
Hindi po aabot doon because as I look at the map, sir, para safer kasi ang aming rota pag isang ikot lang. Other than ikot-ikot kami, at saka parang kasi kung dadaan kami, aakyat kami Bangkerohan, ang daming kanto ng kalsada na madaanan. And it's not that safe. So gusto namin minimal yung kanto kasi yung traffic ng nadadaanan namin, nakakaabala kami lalo. So para bang sinadya namin na all-righter at babalik talaga sa Bonifacio.
Alam mo kasi ma'am, ito si Sir Ruben pati si Sir Leo, mahilig sila sa mga naka-pink. Pero ang nabutan nila, ICC pa.
Yeah, ICC. UIC na, oo.
Pati si Sir Tata, nabutan mo yung ICC pa, di ba? ICC, ICU na yun.
Sir, just to give you a trivia, actually the partnership of Ateneo and UIC dates back before World War II. We are the first two schools, si UIC or the then ICC, all girls, and then si Jesuit, yung Ateneo, all boys. Nasa likod po kami ng San Pedro Church before. And then World War II broke, pinaalis yung mga Jesuit kasi foreigners, naiwan ang UIC. And then they went to Padre Selga.
Kasi kami ni Sir MIKO dati, PWC na nabutan namin na kapitbahay. PWC.
Kay under kay Mrs. Monda.
Pwede na rin. Okay, any more questions for our panel?
Last question sa ating
ICC, mahilig sa ICC.
Just for clarification and just want to be sure na hindi makalimutan. Sir Doy, how much is the total price at stake for this competition?
Actually, we don't have cash prizes. But possible we send runners outside the country. So we pay the slot for the other races also part of the Shuttle Master series. We have inclusion aside from mga incentives nila. Then all participants will receive we have this points, Shuttle Master points. So Mount Apo, we have 1 point for Mount Apo. Just to give you an idea lang about the point system sa Shuttle Master, when the race is accredited or under the Shuttle Master series, participants will be crowned Grandmaster. So, ma-crown sila Grandmaster if they can ma-earn nila ang 6 points. So, Mount Apo is 1 point. So, when ma-finish nila or mahuman nilang race, 5 na lang ka-points ang ilang kuhan. So, after this, mangita na po sila mga race na under po sa Shuttle Master. So, before, once you are crowned as a Shuttle Grandmaster, you will earn 50,000. But not money, but 50,000 of equipment like running shorts, bags. So, sa among time dati, ang among nadawat is Compress Sports na brand worth 50,000. I don't know karon wala na ako kakakuan sa bagong rule sa Shuttle Master.
Sir, sa previous nga race ninyo, ila ang inyong napadala sa other countries?
Every year, nakapadala may kuan, male and female champions.
Pila ang male and female champions? Champions lang.
Major category, ang 100 km. Last year, nagpadala may sa Vietnam. Si yung sa Kylie, katong Uh, Sikh Republic ng gipadala isa.
All expense will be shouldered by the LGU of Santa Cruz.
Dito na gikuha ang among aside from the sponsors from the DOT and the LGU and other private sector nga mga kuan, kami po ang kuan, help po me sa mga expenses.
From what?
Wala sila gasto.
What particular department?
Ang ila lang magdala sila og mga private nila, personal kuan.
What particular department sa LGU Santa Cruz ang mo-shoulder sa expenses?
Department of Tourism, Regional
Department of Tourism. Okay.
Thanks to Ms. Tanya Rabatan for the support as always.
Si Ma'am Tanya yan, si Ma'am Tanya. Okay, we are down to our last two questions bago po tayo magtapos. Last two questions, Carlo de lang.
Okay. In the interest of time management, have the liberty for asking the last questions to Sir Julius. For that, actually, kanilang for the sake of the viewers naman po, for respecting if ever na mag-appeal sila sa trekking going to Mount Apo, although we cannot deny the fact na dahil mga daghan na they seek ignorance of every rules and regulations na ilang atuan within the perimeters going to the Mount Apo. Especially katong customary traditions of our indigenous peoples and cleanliness sa atong palibot. So, how would you give the advice sa atong mga trekkers, mga tour guides to those mga trekkers na buhat mga sulod sa Mount Apo nga dalan to give some respect sa atong cultural traditions, especially sa kalimpyo sa palibot?
It has always been a part of the procedure, no, to have an orientation with them before sila pasaka sa Mount Apo. Every climber, as long as you will never be given a permit to climb if you have not undertaken an orientation. It will be the guide who will do that. Our office sometimes, but di na mo makaya tanan, it's the guide and of course the community right there at the jump-off point will always remind them of that. And other than that, we also installed the signage. We installed IEC materials just to let them be reminded there are things, because climbing Mount Apo is not actually a right, it's a privilege. You're allowed, but you have to follow all the regulations. So nana dito sir tanan, every stations namin mga reminders through our billboards na gina dito, other than our orientation. But 1 out of 10, sometimes naagyo yung maka-violate, naagyo yung makalimot, na ay penalty. They have to go through the process of paying violation fees, no, sa protected area superintendent's office. And other than that, if they violated the customary law of the IP, itaral ko na sila dito. Nabi lahi ka korte mo ang indigenous peoples. Kana ang mas hadlok. If you will be called, your attention will be called for IP technical meeting with them. Una ang hadlok. There was once, last year. Yan, nagkuhan na ito, nag-post lang sa Facebook. Wala nakaangay ang IP community, so natawag siya. Ngay siya public apology, but of course, that does not discount because dayo to sa taga-region 10.
Sige, I'll have the liberty for the last question to Doc. I don't know if you have the history that siguro students from the IP community na nag-enroll sa inyong collegiate body, but how will you give the importance to the non-IPs, Catholics, Christians, and also katong to give respect for their customary traditions? Is there any student either sa IP or sa Muslim community na nag-enroll sa inyo?
Yes, there are IP students and Muslim students. Now, as regards to Muslim students, because they are allowed naman to wear hijab. They are allowed to wear that. And then the IPs, I think IPs are well adjusted also to the community of UIC because we have scholars from IP scholars. So, we don't encounter such problem like they are well adjusted naman dun sa UIC being a Catholic school. Because they are given their space also for prayer. There are rooms allotted for them to pray, the IPs and the Muslims. And the CHED also requires that because we have to be culturally competent. Yeah, different. Meron, at saka during Ramadan, yung nagpa-fasting sila, they are given considerations as regards physical education because physical education are performing physical activities and they are given considerations not to really exert more effort because of this practice. Yes, they are given the room. A time, yes, space for prayer, time for prayer. So, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, one last clarification lang sa DAPRISA. Sir Miko, just want to know kung, just want to be clarified that DAPRISA is the qualifying tournament for the DICAA.
Actually, sir, it's Unit 8. We represent Unit 8 for DICAA. So we have different units. DAX, PISA, they have different units. That is for us.
So, yung...
Whoever wins sa mga event
will
represent Unit 8 for DICAA meet.
Okay. Ang Davao City ay yung Catholic schools, it's just for their community lang na.
They're different also. Kumbaga, DAX and the PRISA is kind of the same but we have different units. So, pagdating ng DICAA meet, we'll have them, we'll have the public school, Unit 5, I think Unit 5 ang DAX, or ano ba, 6? 6 sila na 6. 5 PRISA at we are Unit 8. Then the public is 3 below, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then whoever wins, sir, will proceed to DAPRA again. Then palaro.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, kung wala na kayong tanong, we would like to ask our guests for their closing remarks. Kung may maigdagdag man kayo, then feel free to do so. MIKO KWAN?
Thank you so much for DSA for inviting us and we are so excited. All we do is for the kids and we do this all for the love of the PRISA. So we're asking for favor, unang-una na good weather, walang mga unfortunate events. So thank you for this opportunity. Before I go my parting statement, I'd like also to announce, I'm be the one to coach the Batang Pinoy 3x3. So to represent Davao City coming from the PRISA. And the players also are players from Emmanuel School of Davao. We have 4 players there. So they will also play for Batang Pinoy for the 3x3 17 under in Palawan this coming November 23 to 30.
Sayang Sir Rael, ulahin naming naabot unta nagisa ka na mo anang kahina. Mahutan tagulos.
So in behalf of the tournament managers of the PRISA or Davao Association of Private Schools and Administrators Incorporated, would like to thank DSA. And you are also invited during the opening at Almendras Gym. We have chairs naman reserved for you guys if you want to be present during the opening, because this will be participated by almost almost 5,000 tao, including the parents, students, and all schools na present during the opening. That will be this coming November 19. Anong time, sir? Lunchtime, siguro 1 p.m. 1 p.m. at Almendras Gym. Thank you so much, DSA. Love you guys.
Sir Julius Palero.
Thank you again, DSA. On behalf of the local government unit of Santa Cruz, our Mayor Tata Sala, I'd like to thank you for inviting us. And again, Santa Cruz is open for tourism activities. If you want to travel with sense, if you want to travel with lesser carbon footprints, you go to the outdoors. Santa Cruz is a very fit destination for all of these activities in ecotourism, adventure, cultural, and nature tourism. Thank you once again and maayong udto.
Okay. Sir DOI CALBES.
Good morning. Daghang salamat Davao Sports Writer Association sa opportunity na ma-promote ang among event, Mount Apo Sky Race this coming November 30, December 1, Playa de Obosa Beach Resort, Barangay Darong, Santa Cruz. And also I would like to invite, have also upcoming races this 2025, this coming February 8 and 9. The same municipality. February 8 and 9, visiting Mount Loay. Santa Cruz also. Mount Loay is dool na siya sa kalsada. Dool na po sa munisipyo. Pwede rin niya toon. 5 kilometers na siya. Then we have also a first mountain race in Arakan. Arakan Mountain Run to be held in Katipunan Central School. March 29, 2025.
Sunod-sunod na yan
Yes, sir. I have 5 races every year.
Every year.
Then after that, July 12, at Camiguin Island Trail Race. This is also a third edition. So, then at Samal Island, August 17, 18. So, Kadayawan, the Punisher. This is the old race of vertical to sky sports. August 12 and 17 and 18.
17 and 18.
And after that, Mount Apo. So, daghang salamat. Hopefully, promote kami for the next DSA.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ma'am Nancy Pavia.
Again, thank you DSA for inviting us, and we would like to encourage everyone who are free on November 23 to join the Ignacian Fun Run Year 2. And at the same time, we also would like to invite those PE teachers who are already done with their master's program to enroll in UIC for the PhD PE, because in Mindanao, we only have UIC offering this degree, no? And we are thankful for UIC for opening that, because this will also give us more opportunities for other colleges and universities in Mindanao to offer the same program, kasi before, mahirap Manila lang at saka nasa Visayas.
Manila lang talaga.
Yes po.
And
Thank
lastly, Doc, pag-referya PORALAN.
Yeah, thank you so much for holding this one. This is an opportunity for us to be promoting the school, and of course, the core talaga is promoting physical activity for health and wellness. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much on behalf of the members and of course the staff and crew of the Davao Sports Writers Association. This has been another edition on a weekly Thursday basis. Till next time, my name is Jon Develos of Live on TV and Daily Tribune. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, may buntag sa tanan, mabuhay madayo, may buntag, and welcome to this Friday's edition of PEP Talks. This is going to be the first time na Friday ng PEP Talks. So in the succeeding weeks to come, Friday na tayo here at SM Lanam. So Saba, ako yung moderator, Ian Garcia, and we have with us this morning our guest, starting from my right, a very good friend of mine, Mr. Vincent Tupas of the Aurora Music Festival. May buntag, Vince. We have our mic guy, sorry. Later, we'll ask you isa-isa kung sa mga activities niyo that you're going to promote here at PEP Talks. We also with us from Luxbridge Hotel, MIKO Chato and Nerjan Diaz, may buntag, mabuhay madayaw. From Eden Nature Park, Ayesha Asay, may buntag and mabuhay madayaw. And from the Davao Tourism Association's first Hospitality and Tourism Experience Conference, we have Mr. Kenny Mark Fresco, may buntag. And of course, atong higala, suki po nato diri. For the upcoming international event here in Davao, the Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race 2004, Mr. DOI CALBES, may buntag doy. Okay, so sugdan na nato, no? I'll start with Vincent, kaya naman siya sa akong right, no? To tell us just an overview lang on what this Aurora Music Festival is all about. Okay, this is not the first time, right? It's been here for quite a while.
Good morning, everybody. Anyway, I'm representing Aurora Music Festival. I'm the local partner of Aurora Music Festival here in Davao. So, Aurora Music Festival is the biggest festival in the Philippines, which is owned by Epic Events and owned by Louis Alcantara. And the executive producer is Abby Padiernos. And this will be our second time. Last year, we had a Aurora Music Festival with hot air balloons, but this time around, because of we really have a hard time getting a permit for the hot air balloon, because it's a no-fly zone in that area, and so we intend to have more of the artists na lang for now. So this will be held on November 30 at the riverfront, or for us, the Baweños, we call it as Crocodile Park. well, on my right side, they are one of our official residents, no? Sands Hotel, Luxbridge, okay. And then for this year, our lineup will be, first we have four DJs, local DJs, and then we have Cup of Joe, and then to be followed by Orange and Lemons, and then Moira, and then Eli Buendia, and then just forgot the other one. Anyway, Arthur Neri, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, nagpaila. So this will gate opens at 3 p.m. on November 30. So I hope that all of the Davaoeños can come and watch it, because this is the biggest music festival all over the Philippines, and this will be the second time around. So usually the music festival starts annually at Clark for a two-night event doon sa Clark, because they have much bigger the crowd compared to Davao. So for this year, this will be only held in Danang Clark. So next will be Davao only. Maybe next year Cebu will be included na. So for this year, this will be we have lots of concessionaires, local and both national. So there will be no problem with the food, drinks, and everything. So we have our sponsors, like for instance Cebu Pacific, Luxbridge, FWD Insurance, and then lots and more. So that's it.
Okay, later we'll get more details, Vincent, sa other details of the festival, no?
Yeah.
But definitely the signature of this festival is the hot air balloon, no? So
before
Pampanga na po gihapon. They're gonna have
in Pampanga, they have this regular size hot air balloon because they don't have any no-fly zone in that area. Last year we had our hot air balloon, but it was just a miniature. So this year we were planning to bring in the regular hot air balloon, but with we have to get the clearance from KAAP Manila. So it is very hard for us to get the KAAP permit. So what we did was we just concentrated more on the artist, which is from different genre. No? So we have Cup of Joe, Arthur Neri, everything, and then the finale will be the legendary frontman of River Maya. Eraserheads. Sorry, that's it. This is my first time. Sorry.
Sa'yo po mong good. Okay, sige, later we'll get more details about the Aurora Music Fest. Then we'll move to Emiko and Nerjun about your events. No? What are your upcoming events sa Luxbridge?
Mabuhay ug madayaw. First thing first, I am Nerjun Diaz, the Marketing Associate of Luxbridge Hotel.
And hi everyone, good morning. Mabuhay ug madayaw. I am Emiko P. Chato, the Sales Associate of Luxbridge Hotel. Thank you Sir Ian and the rest of the team for allowing us to promote our summer events and happenings in our hotel.
Alright, for starters, we are very excited to announce our best price guarantee promo. If you find a lower room rate, please let us know and we will do our best to match it. We cannot also wait to broadcast our paandar this November. We will going to have a big surprise for 11/11 promo. Hence, stay tuned and don't miss out.
We also have a Christmas package. We look forward to welcome you and creating a Christmas event with us po. And also, we love to create events on special holidays. Our team will ensure that every events will run smoothly. Also, our Christmas package has room accommodations, events place, buffet feast, and also we have a spacious parking area po.
Alright. Sige,
So, please follow us throughout our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok for to keep you updates with our happenings and events, and experience our hashtag good vibes every day.
And we also upcoming Aurora Fest on November 30, and we are the one who coordinate with the Aurora Fest upcoming November 30 on Crocodile Park.
So yun, sir.
Okay, so napamanta din, I just wanna ask, kung saan ang relationship, kasi Vincent earlier mentioned that you will be the official residence of the music festival. So all the artists will be staying in your hotel?
Yes, sir, exactly po.
Okay, because I remember last time Batongan, guests who are staying at Lux Bridge can have or can avail of the shuttle going to the venue. Same po ba ang inyong package this year?
Yes, sir, it's the same po from last year po. So we are waiting for the rooming list po para ma-total ano na po namin kung sino po yung mga guests na darating po talaga during that event.
So your guests or locals, even the mga Davaoenos are interested to watch the show, can stay at Lux Bridge and then package with a ticket na mo available.
Yes, sir, we have a package po.
Okay, good. Sige. Okay, from City Hotel mo sa Eden Nature Park with Ayesha. What's up with Eden Nature Park, Ayesha? Good morning.
Okay, good morning, sir. I'm Yasha, representing Eden Nature Park and Resort, where nature meets adventure. So, to formally open the holiday season, Eden Nature Park and Resort is launching its holiday celebration promotion. So, we started na po offering last November 1 our sweet holiday staycation sa Eden. So, 40% po siya off for our deluxe and standard rooms, and 20% naman for our family villas. So this is every weekends po in the month of November, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then next naman, we also have our Christmas party package. So if you have the ideal po siya for company parties for 50 persons and more po. Then we also have the offering po of Christmas hampers. So if you want to have a parang gift to your special someone, ganon, we offer Christmas hampers. Starting ang price po is 388 pesos. So you'll get to enjoy na po our pastries, Eden products, pastries, and veggies. Then lastly, I know it's still early po to promote, pero meron din po kaming we welcome year 2025 po with our New Year's Eve countdown po sa Eden.
Hindi na early kay November na. It's gonna be next month na.
Yes, ma. So yun po, 2,650 po for event only po. Then you'll get to enjoy na our food buffet. Then we also have raffle games and good music. So featuring sold out band. We also have Mebuyan Mindanao, our very own Kultura Eden, and HCDCC Nag-Cultural Performance po. So if you want to book or reserve po, you can contact us through our Facebook account. Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, ongoing yapon tong partnership niyo with Acacia Hotel.
Yes po, sir.
Yeah. And just not too long ago, Eden Nature Park also launched or reopened their mountain trail, no? So that's now open na for
yes,
regular guests.
Yes.
Okay. So from Eden Nature Park, we go to the first Hospitality and Tourism Experience Conference here in Davao, which is organized, of course, with the Davao Tourism Association. We have the representative, Mr. Kenny Mark Fresco. Maayong buntag, mabuhay madayaw.
Mabuhay madayaw, everyone. So my name is Kenny Mark C. Fresco. Let me just introduce myself from where I came from as a member of DATA. I'm actually the program head of the hospitality management at the IMS, or the International Management School by George Ilagan International Schools. So I would like to invite everyone for the first ever HTX, or Hotel and Tourism Experience Conference, happening on November 15 at Acacia Hotel. So there's going to be two parts, one for the industry conference. It's gonna be from 8:30 down to 4 p.m. And there's another part for student. It's a student conference. It's gonna be from 12 noon down to 5 p.m. So we actually have invited keynote speakers and resource person who will really provide informations about innovative advantages of technology, as well as to address sustainability concerns and current trends and demands in the hotel and tourism industry. And of course, I would like to invite as well everyone at the IMS. We will be having our Eurofest, a night of culture and curiosities at the SAIS or at Luxbridge Hotel grounds. That's gonna be tomorrow from 4 p.m. down to 12 midnight. So I hope to see you there and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Tomorrow, Katong, this is the same as the previous years, no, Katong?
Yes, sir.
You have food from different countries that you're going to feature.
Exactly. This time, there's gonna be cocktails and mocktails infused with coffee. That's our theme for this year's event. And of course, our iChef students will be preparing dishes based in Europe as well.
So this time it will be focused on Europe.
Yes.
Okay, last time ASEAN dito,
Yes, ASEAN last time.
Okay.
So this time it's gonna be Europe.
Yeah. For the HTX, this is going to be the first time. No? Is it going to be free sa mga participants, or you're going to be selling tickets?
With that, I'll just leave that. It's gonna be best if you're gonna get in touch with the Secretariat of Data to get more details about it. And of course, we're gonna be having free transportation for those who are not here in Davao City. So please get in touch with us to get more details.
Okay, so this is open to the public, no? Especially
Yes.
for students, no?
Yes.
And
So
people in the
for
industry.
we actually expect 150 participants for the industry, and we also expect 200 participants for the students.
Okay, sige. We'll get more details later. Then we move on to this is every year, no? Annual na siya na international
Yes.
race. The Mount Apo Sky Vertical Race 2024. Doy, may buntag, mabuhay madayaw.
Mabuhay Madayaw. Good morning. I
Kung
am
sa may nakalahi this year, Doy, sa ato ang race.
The same lang gyapon siya. But nagdugang ko kuan short distance this year. In the previous years, we have only two distance for the Mount Apo Sky Vertical Race. The 100 km, 100 kilometers, then 50 kilometers. The 100 kilometers will mount the highest peak in the Philippines. Sa Sibulan Drill, sa Cruz. Then shorter distance, 50 km, 21. Then we have for the kids distance, 7 kilometers.
Ang dami kids karon.
Pwede po na mga seniors sana. Pwede na
Ouch. Dito kita.
So, mauna karon, this is the 7th edition of Mount Apo Sky Vertical Race. Scheduled on November 30 gyapon sa Cancer. November 30 to December 1, Saturday and Sunday, at Playa de Ubosa Beach Resort sa Barangay Darong, Santa Cruz.
So kung gyapon ni siya, no? Natay mga participants from sa gawas, mga foreigners.
Still part of the international umbrella of Asia Trail Master Series in Hong Kong, and also an International Trail Running Association in Europe, and UTMB and American Trail Running Association in Colorado, USA. So these are our partners nga ga-help pag-promote sa atong race abroad. So kami ga-accredit mi sa ila. Sila na mo-manage para mag-invite po sila mga international athletes nga moari sa toa sa Mindanao, sa Davao. So this year we have participants from United Kingdom, Vietnam, and also Malaysia. And this morning lang ay nag-register na from the US female. So mari sila by November pa kung ilang.
I'm sure daghang pa na, no? Kaya layo pa man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sa bulan more or less. Less than na lang eh.
3 weeks.
3 weeks to go. Last year, pila ka participants pa to?
Ang Mount Apo man ginalimit na mo.
Because of the carrying capacity.
Carrying capacity sa kuan na sila role sa DNR na kinahanglan limited lang. So this year come up tag mga 140 ka participants in total.
in total. Of course, appeal ni mga participants from all over the Philippines
Yes,
po, no?
yes. Daghan ta sa Luzon, then we have from Visayas, Rojas, Iloilo, then naputay Tacloban, then sa Mindanao, all over Mindanao, natin Zamboanga, Cagayan, Iligan, halos tanan sa Mindanao na Cotabato.
So for the information of everyone, kaya na-mention mo yung mga international partners, no? So most of them come here to join the race. Kaya mo gather po din sila points, no?
Yes, yes.
For the ISA Trailmaster.
Ang Mount Apo man good, we have a point system just like triathlon. So kung gusto ka mo dula o Ironman sa Hawaii, you need to gather points para ma-qualify ka. Same ra gyapon ni sa Mount Apo nato. Kay gina-qualify na mo sila sa qualifying race ya sa UTMB Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc sa Europe na 100 miles. So nanay points. Once nga maka-finish ka, nakay points nga ma-earn. Tapos imo po na siyang i-gather. So for example, this Mount Apo, we have 1 point. Then ang qualification sa Europe is 6 points. So kay 1 point, then 5 points lang imong kuhaon. Within 2 years. So,
for the finals.
Yes,
so,
sir.
2 years ago, man ito, no? Davao.
Yes, 2022, na held ang ato ang Asia Trailmaster Finals. So, natay 24 countries ato that time na nagari.
So, this is a good way po, no, of attracting, no, tourists for sports tourism.
Trail running is sports tourism na nowadays. Dili ra nang ga-promote sa ecotourism sa ato ang sa ato ang baryo, sa atong nasod o sa atong diri sa Davao, sa Santa Cruz. Ga-promote po ta sa sports nato.
Mao po, no? It's a good way to give a statement, mga peaceful ta dire, and
yes,
and very safe, no, for safe international guest.
Kaya na kayo i-handle sa Davao, sa Santa Cruz na yung nana mga event.
Correct. Okay, so atong i-open karon sa atong friends sa media kung dati mga pangutana. King? Nadiri ang mic sa...
Hello. Sir Kaiday. Good morning, sir, from GMA Supervisor Davao. Sir, alang sa wala kasabot, sir, unsa ning Mount Apo, alang sa baguhay pud, sir, unsa ning Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race. Unsay kalayan ani, sir, sa bang sport just like triathlon? Unsay process ani nga dula, sir?
Ang Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race, it is an extreme race. Running na siya, but we run through mountains. Then it is an ultra marathon, unlike other races na makita nato normally sa city. It's a fun run na lang 10 km or 21 half marathon or full marathon. But ang Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race, siya trail running, then mo earn kag kanang nai elevation ba. So musaka kag bukid. For example, ang 100 kilometers na elevation gain, musaka kag 4,500 meters para ka maka-finish ining whole duration sa event. So mo nang nakalahian niya, then of course daghan po ikuan, mas nindot po ang nature kay dagay scenic na mga view ang makita nimo, na mga waterfalls, boulders, then mga wild animals nato makita nato sa sa Mount Apo. Like katong mga monkeys dito nga mga wild nato, gawas to sila.
Running.
Yes. Pure running lang siya.
Sir, ako lang i-clarify, sir, asa ganitong starting point ani, sir?
Sa Playa de Ubusa Beach Resort sa Barangay Darong. Ang landmark na unahan na siya sa San Miguel Corporation. Mukuha ba na sa left side na siya kung going Santa Cruz or Digos ka. Around 2.5 km pa na gikan highway. Sudlunan pa na siya.
Sir, clarify po na ko, sir, literal good, sir, nga matuyod sa Mount Apo, matuyok yun.
Yes. Out and back. Ang route nato is out and back from Sito Summit, then back to the dagat yapon sa atong venue. So from Playa de Busa, 0 above sea level, then the highest peak in the Philippines, 50 kilometers na siya, turning point balik. So mo nang come up na tong 100 kilometers na distance.
100 kilometer. Sa pagkaron, sir, kumusta man inyong pagpangandam, sir, labi na sa atong mga mubantay pod, sa atong mga security personnel, anang sa mga
safety and security always man ang always man 100% niya mo assist si Mayor Tata Sala and the tourism LGU. This is the 7th edition na already. Yes. So, same route. Wala giusab, nagdugang lang tagkuan distance na mga short distance. So, mga few weeks from now, mag-meeting na po kami about sa mga safety na to. Then sa mga marshals, kung asa pamutang ng kuan. Naman tayo mga part good, di mo na muli kaya, kay trail man na tayo mga part na mga technical, like for example sa boulders, kailangan bantayan ko na namog maayo.
Sir, target na to kanong tuiga nga mga ihap sa partisipante.
Around 140 na po.
140 gihapon. Sir, unsa may madawat ani sa mga winners?
We have point system, then we have inclusion, then after that the champions of the male and female sa tuang major category ipadala na to sa ubang nasod. Last year ipadala na mo si Yuyong sa Kylie from Bukidnon, nag-champion siya. Then ang female nga nag-champion is from Czech Republic. Ipadala na mo Vietnam. Ni Kuya po ko tulong ni kabuk niya to. So si Yuyong sa Kylie is naka-third siya out of 30 countries ang nag-participate dito. International international race. So mo represent siya sa Davao sa Philippines.
Aside from that, sir, napa ba ibang notable nga mga persons nga athlete nato, sir, nga?
Karon wala tay mga celebrity nga kon. But previous years in 2002 halos tanan na dito. Mga tag-iyag, mga brand sa kuan, mga running apparel na invite na mo sila like Sonto or T8 na mga kuan brand.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ken Mark. Sir, ang sa ding hospitality and tourism experience, ang sa atong main purpose ani, sir?
Thank you, sir. The main purpose of this is actually to address, or of course, to provide further information about what is happening in the hospitality and tourism industry right now. Especially, we have sustainability concerns, as I've mentioned earlier, as well as what is the effect of technological advancement to hospitality and tourism. We would also like to share to you the trends that we are currently using in the hospitality industry and tourism.
Sustainability concern. Unsa pa man, sir, atong mga challenges sa atong industry po?
Challenges right now is, of course, after pandemic, what do we expect? What does really technology is doing? Most probably, we were way back when we were using VIN cards, but right now we actually use mobile phones already to open rooms. You download the applications. You can actually try to use your applications to dim the lights of the room, to turn on your aircon, to call for customer service, to call for room assistance. Technically, that's what is going to happen. We're going to be sharing vital informations about the evolution, technically, of the hospitality and tourism industry. We have industry, practitioners, hoteliers, business owners, entrepreneurs. We also expect staffs from different establishments. Also, the students are included. The keynote speaker for the industry is actually General Manager of Mega World Hotel, which is Sir Art.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Either po sa anyone po from Eden or Luxbridge Hotel. Opo. Every holiday season gadaghan jud ang ato ang mga nagaadto sa ato ang hotel.
Yes, sir, especially when it comes to holiday seasons, a lot of tourists, travelers were checking in our hotel po. We 40 to 50% occupancy rate po.
Mas pabagi ninyo nga ang possible gyapon nga influx sa mga mo check-in.
Yes, sir, of course po. We are ready when it comes to holiday seasons kasi we all know that holiday is very lot of very busy week or month.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Eden, basta napit kayo na
Same for the Luxbridge po. We have last year, same man pa rin po, no? Last year, our New Year's Eve countdown, 100% occupancy rate po kami. during NYE. So we hope na we still have that kind of occupancy po this year. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, King. Question, Carlo?
Mabuhay og madayaw, and thank you, Sir Ian, for giving the chance. Anyway, gusto na ako i-emphasize to the hospitality and tourism. Kung if you would like to answer my question, right now, what is the significance po, as what already mentioned by someone na kauban na naman with the previous question, but how significant it is para matun-an within the youth and also those na nagatake sa ingon nato nga hotel and restaurant management and also other courses na to understand the importance of the experiences within the hotels and other things na they would like to learn.
Thank you, sir. Way back before, when I was still in college, it was really different from what we are experiencing right now. Hotel designs are different. Regarding with sustainability, we encourage to have indoor plants already, as well as we try to use solar power tools, as well as I think one of the greatest challenges for us to overcome to minimize cost and to maximize profit. So one of the topics to be discussed is revenue management, which I guess is very helpful for both students and business owners. Because I think we actually put up a business for us to earn profit. I guess that's the main purpose why we have businesses. So revenue management is one of the topics to be discussed in this discussion, other than the hotel trends that we are going to be learning of.
Sir, in relation to that, one of also the challenges within the hotels is also the customer reviews, specifically sa food na gina-serve for those na nag-stay sa hotel. But is it also one of the discussions that will be taken up within this experience po that will be coming next week?
Okay. Just to clarify, is it about safety and sanitation, or is it about service?
Both po.
I see. Of course, there's gonna be an open forum session, so students can try to actually ask or interact with the keynote speakers and with the resource persons, so that we can provide feedback regarding with any concerns with service and safety and sanitations. Because technically, we have HACCP, that's the basic standard, and I believe some of the previous, we actually had a HACCP training last 2 months ago, I guess. It was provided with in partnership with DATA as well. So technically, I guess that's gonna be addressed as well if they had or they need any further explanation about it. Because technically at our school as well, we provide trainings for the students with seamless service, which is part of a crucial thing, especially when we try to operate in the hospitality industry.
Okay. We'll turn over to Ma'am Ayesha of the EDEN. Gusto lang nako to be specific lang naman within I know it's going to be a very controversial na question, but however it is quite we cannot deny the fact that there are some people who does not take advantage or does not take heed rather sa mga rules and regulations within the private parks na follow. But how would you deal with those na does not take heed sa mga rules and regulations within the nature parks and resorts, specifically sa inyong park? Do you have anything that is encountered sa wala nila ginatagad, especially katong within the cleanliness sa palibot?
About the cleanliness po, sir, we usually have like staff po na mag-talk or like magpunta talaga sa resort, and then they would actually tell the guest po talaga sir. So, parang we're open naman po on like something like parang ganun nga ang mga happy names po. Ganun po.
Okay, I will have to put this on the record because for clarification lang naman po. Also, I'd like also to ask regarding sa do mga important guests that they needed, especially influencers, that they would ever visit sa Eden Nature Park and Resort because sabihin na lang natin na if ever nga merong photo shoot na magaganap for if ever do you specify the rules and regulations of what to do and not to do? Because there was one time, this way back 2017, I'd have to mention it. It's in a public park, I suppose, in Bucari, Leon, in Iloilo, right at Western Visayas, nga nag-photo shoot, nga naghubo. So, how do you deal with those that they will not take heed advices and basin simba ko, na basin kung magbuhat sila o photo shoot or di ka movie scene that is not suitable for the general public to see?
Before po kami mag-accept ng like influencers or any other medias po, they first po dapat mag-ask po sila like for their unsa ilahang need, unsa ilahang parang kanang parang concept. Yes po. Concept nila sa resort, ganon. They would first ask po. Then, we would ask din po sa head po namin sa management if they would agree. Then, after that, parang samahan po din namin sila during the photo shoot sa resort po. So, I think there's nothing, naman.
Okay. Does it impose also sa mga beauty queens if they will ever na mag-feature with your resort, for example, sa mga amenities and services na gina-cater also for the tourist alike?
Yes po, sir. It also includes po sa mga mutya, ganon. Usually, kami din po, minsan nagle-letter po kami, parang nagbibigay po kami letter for the mutyas para ma-feature din po yung resort namin.
Is it also included outside of Davao region for those na katong mga gikan sa Davao region or outside Davao region nga with the intent to specify to feature sa inyo nga Eden Nature Park and Resort po?
Yes po, sir. All of the like influencers, all the medias or kanang parang inside or outside Davao po, they need to have this parang intent of letter sa amin po muna.
I think Eden has been featured in national and international publications and other media, no? Okay, napataylain question? Yes, Gio? Pwede ka mag-himog race dito sila trail. Yes, Gio.
Sige, good morning. Mag-start ko kay Sir sa Aurora concert. Sir, you mentioned na biggest music, concert or festival?
Yes, sir.
Oo.
No.
How many participants are eyeing for this one, sir?
Well, last year, we had around 16,000.
16,000.
And then, hopefully, this year, we're going to hopefully, same, or maybe surpass it.
Like, double 16,000 gano'n?
Hindi naman siguro. Most probably, maybe increase by around mga 10%. As of now, we are now in the process of last 14 to 15 kami na. So we're still 3 weeks away. And then we are all prepared for that. No. Hopefully we can increase the number of persons or people who's going to watch because of the different genre or different artists that we had. No? So most of the artists that we're going to have are they're all well known. No? So the last artist that will perform will be Elvendia. So he will be the finale na siya for that. So by the way, the ticket prices are so affordable No, SVIP is only 2,500, and then followed by gold is 1,000, and then the silver is 500. And then there will be around 30 to more or less 30 food vendors or exhibitors. No? Aside from that, there will be also around another 10 to 15 ng mga different companies who are going to have their to promote their products.
Okay. How many artists will you going to invite, sir?
We have 5.
5 artists.
Aside from the 5, we have 4 local DJs who will start the party at around 5. Then we'll end up at around 12. The usual Davao.
All over Mindanao naman ito na artist.
Not as all over Mindanao, the artists.
Yeah, are they from Mindanao or
no?
national artists?
The local DJs are from Davao, and then the rest are all from Manila.
Manila.
So what we're trying to have here is that to promote Davao City, no, as the local we're inviting local tourists from different regions of the Mindanao to come over and watch, to showcase Davao City. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned may hot air balloons, no?
And that was last year.
Last year, pero ngayon wala lang.
No, yeah, we're not going to have any hot air balloons because of the permit. So hard to get it because of it's a no-fly zone. Even our drones can only fly at around, the most is 15 meters from the ground going up.
Okay. Then sir, kasi di ba biggest pa, no? What will happen during that event, sir? Tapos what makes it unique from the other music festival events?
Well, basically, we are different because Aurora is national. The rest of the rest of the festivals that we have here are only Davao based. No? So we are national. So most of the artists, not only the artists, but rather also our sponsors, are all national. And then, like for instance, Luxbridge Hotel, these are all our official residents. So basically, we're trying to, which is for me, we're trying to showcase what is Davao is all about. Invite people to come to Davao to watch the concert. And then for now, if you're going to ask me about the percentage of the number of people who's going to watch outside of Davao City, we're now around 20-25%. So, which means it will be coming from different, from other regions here in Mindanao. It's going to come over to watch, and definitely it will be come on to other, like for instance, hotels, the food. They will go around. Definitely, they will not be staying here only for one day. That will be on Saturday, so they'll be staying here more than a day or two, so they can go around Davao City. So it will be a good for the tourism industry of Davao.
Okay, sir. And last question na lang, sir. Where in Crocodile Park to siya, sir? Asan banda sa Crocodile Park yung event?
Okay. The usual area that we have is, it will be right across the Crocodile Park. No? Yes, this will be is an open field, no? The usual area. It is can accommodate around 20,000.
Okay. Sige, thank you.
Thank you also.
Then kay sir sa HTX conference, no? Two questions lang, sir. How many participants will you invite sa yung participants, yung business owners, students, how many will you be inviting?
For the industry conference, we expect around 150. And then for students, that's around 200 students.
So how many in total yan, sir?
That's 350.
350. Will you also be inviting mga from Manila or even international?
Yes, it's actually a nationwide activity. And we expect if they don't have any shuttle service from the airport, they can get in touch with our secretariat so that we can arrange the transportation.
Okay.
If they're not from Davao City, of course.
How about international guests, sir? Wala naman.
I think wala naman.
Okay.
National level.
National level. Sige, sige. Thank you. Then kay sir, sa yung...
Good morning, sir.
Katong sa kito, sir, to Sky...
Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race.
Okay. Nakalahi lang siya na anin event is ang iyang location.
Yes, sir. Ang kumpod, sir, ang iyang ruta.
Ruta.
Mo lang gitawag siya nga vertical because pasaka siya sa Mount Apo. Then, after you reach Mount Apo, you can see the sky. Walang Mount Apo Sky and Vertical Race. Ano siya?
Tapos mas taas ang anong route niya compared sa previous?
Same rang route. Ang previous is it's because two distances lang. 150. So, kung di mo kaya ang 100, dire ka sa mubo nga distance. Karon nagdagdag ko duha ka distance which is the 21 kilometers and the 7 kilometers.
Okay. Last year, sir, if I may ask lang, asa day siya before?
Same lang yapon
Same
sa
lang yapon.
Santa Cruz nga Cebulan Trail.
Bali, yung starting point lang ang murag different.
No, same lang yapon
Same
talaga. Same lang.
Okay,
For
okay.
the 7 years na, 7 edition na kuan.
Unsay mga categories ani sir na ay mga kids,
Yes, sir.
seniors?
7 kilometers for the mga beginners, then 21 kilometers, half marathon, then 50 and 100. So kung mangutan na ka regarding sa klase sa iyang ruta, mostly rough road. Kay padung sa Mount Apo, nanam ko na kalsada, pero wala pa na semento. So rough road siya, then pag abot nimo sa last community, ang Sitio Kulan, muna ng single track pasaka. So single track putril na siya. Lakaw na, wala na isakinan makasulod. Except lang kung kabayo ana. But pag abot nimo sa campsite sa Mount Apo, tao ra gid siya.
And then, okay. And then lastly na lang sir, mga pila ka runners inyong event ani na event?
Karon nagkuha mig mga 140 na in total.
Unsay target ninyo sir?
Target na
runners. Mas dako pa na? Surpass.
Dili mi kakuha kay limited ang Mount Apo.
Okay, sige.
Mas maayo po siyang limited para dili pud madaot ang kuan ba ang trail na to kung kuan daghan gyud
kayo no.
Aside sa runners na mamuntay mga marshals diya, mga rescue. So dugang gyapon na siya sa kuan impact sa atong kuan sa atong bukid.
Same lang po sa previous
Yeah, same ra gyud wala.
Sana lang na number no.
Mao gyud na siya.
Sige, thank you.
Daghang salamat.
Pinamagot na carrying capacity sa Mount Apo which is dictated by the DNR. No? So di kita pwede mo lang pasana. That's the only allowed na makasaka at a given time for Mount Apo. So limited na gid siya. So do you have more questions? Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning. Jim Ray Biosa of SMNI and DXRD Davao. First kay Sir Kenny, Sir sa HTX. You na-mention naman tanan no, the details about the conference. We will know kung how's the industry right now after pandemic. Nag-surpass ba ta before pandemic na to na performance right now kang tuiga?
Yes, after pandemic, everyone was excited to go out again. So we actually had a hike of check-ins as well as with traveling back and forth. Yes, it improved.
So majority of the industry right now nagpas na ta sa before pandemic na performance. Okay, you mentioned about the numbers of the participants, no? I don't know kung na-mention daw how much the registration sa conference?
Yes. Regarding with the registration, let me just check. For the members of the data, the price for the regular rate will be 3,500, and for the non-members, it's gonna be for 3,800. That's for the industry conference. Now for the student conference, we actually have group registration. That's 10 plus 1. The rate is 1,800. And for individual, the that's gonna be 2,000, and for walk-in or on-site, that's gonna be for 2,500.
For the whole conference.
For the conference.
Can we media cover the opening day of the event?
Okay. Of course, media is welcome. Yes, we can try to arrange that. We'll just get in touch with our secretariat for that.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Ken. For Eden at saka sa Luxbridge, I've checked your Facebook account. Mostly, pag hotel magod o resort, nanan sila yung mga Christmas tree lightings and preparations sa Christmas. Nabamoy nga ng event, Christmas tree lightings or...
For that concept, sir, it's upon discussion with the management. But hopefully, we can push for a Christmas lighting event. Yun.
What's say?
For Eden naman po, we do have a Christmas tree lighting this coming December 2 po. So our theme is a Candyland inspired po. So whole the resort po will be transformed into a Candyland.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, how's the security preparation nato sa ang race?
Security, sir, no problem naman, sir. Always support man nato ang LGU, si Mayor Tata Sala. Then bumunta na sa security, naadi ato ang Army and PNP. So ang Army mo na sila mo secure sa mga trails nato, labi na sa bukid. Then yung PNP sila yung mo guide. Naman tayong mga part nga mo tabok pagkalsada, silang nagkabantay na. So wala
sa mga previous, sir, do we have mga reported?
Wala man, sir. So far wala. Walang dagan na kayo Andre na gaani sa Davao, sa Santa Cruz na mga
and also for Aurora Music Fest, how's the security preparation natin, sir, na considering malapit na po November 30 yung event natin?
For our side, before you can do festivals or events like this or concerts, you have to coordinate first with the Public Safety Security Command Center. And there are around 5 to 6 security clusters. So we are already ready and we already have the special permits. No? So basically, we're just going to have a walkthrough this coming November 29 prior to the event. No? And then we're ready for this event.
Thank you. Sir.
Okay, salamat. In addition lang, Seth, because you've been producing a lot of shows in the past decades, dili lang years, but decades, bringing in mga international artists from all over the world. Are we expecting anything big, mga international artists to perform here in Davao through your production in the coming months or year?
Well, next year, we're going to have M2M. And then hopefully, basically, it's more of a bidding. So we're planning to bring in again Boys to Men. Okay. And then there are a lot. There are
90s kids.
Yeah, there are a lot. No, there are a lot. There will be a lot of what you call this one as artists. So it will really depend. No, kasi we only have 2 venues that we can have, which is SMX Convention Center, which is around 6,000 capacity, and then the other one is University of Southeastern Philippines. But if we're going to have it on a much bigger scale, that will be on the side of the Crocodile Park. But the thing there is that will be outdoor,
open.
Yeah. So there are some artists who are reluctant, with regards to outdoor festival like that, especially the foreign ones. And there are also artists that don't want to perform outside of Metro Manila. So I hope, no. So with regards to that, we have a lot of artists that are already in our site. So with regards to M2M, it's already a done deal. And then we're just waiting for Boys to Men to have their, and then the rest of it are all coming. Sunod-sunod na yun. Hopefully.
Yung
for
MTM,
Davao.
when is the schedule? Kasi nakakita ako sa online sa poster for Davao.
For what?
For MTM.
M2M will be on May 3.
May 3.
So, first 2 nights will be in Manila. And then on the third night will be here in Davao. Fourth will be in Cebu. Then fly out, they'll go to Singapore.
So, international tour. No?
Yes, so this is for the 90s kids.
Hopefully,
Teenagers.
hopefully we'll be able to bring more international foreign artists
Yes,
in the coming
exactly.
months.
That's what we are trying to do on my part as Davao concert scene. So I want to bring in more and more artists na international. Especially this year alone, we already have We the Kings, Mayday Parade, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, and then there were a lot, no? Even Disney Princess. So hopefully this year, next year, we'll have more and more. Thank you.
Wala yung mga K-pop, K-pop fan na rin.
For now, K-pop, it's hard to with
convince
K-pop.
them.
Because number one, they have a very big entourage.
Right.
And then we're planning, no? Hopefully, maayos natin. It's more of a fun meet. We'll start first with fun meet lang muna before we do the, but it will be impossible to have mga BTS.
Yeah. We'll never know. Malay nato, no? If only we have bigger venues, no? Kasi I think that's the main thing po, no?
Yes, hopefully, Ding Dong.
Pag ma-open na siya. Di na mulupad ng Manila si Armando. Okay, do you have more questions? Ay, sorry.
Well, Aurora was born basically, number one, Aurora Festival is already a brand right now. So, Mr. Alcantara, who's a big, he's a producer. He is more of into a festival. So when he was in Turkey, he saw these mga hot air balloons. So what he did was, he incorporate niya ang hot air balloon with music festival. So that to entice the people, at the same time, to make it na parang different from the other music festivals. So that was last year. So this year, we can't do that because of no-fly zone. Hopefully next year. Hopefully.
Do you consider changing the venue just to this permit thing for the nalayo sa airport? Pula-pula, no?
we don't have. I hope no na if ever na matapos yung sa UP. That can accommodate around 30,000.
Sports complex.
Sports complex. Hopefully, we can do that. No, but for now, it's so hard outside of Croc Park because Croc Park is the only one can accommodate that much
big capacity.
Capacity. Yeah.
Okay. Dapat tayo questions before we wrap things up. Okay na ta? Okay na? Nakapahabol? Sige, one-on-one na lang ka later. Okay, again, so I'd like to thank again our friends who joined us this morning for our pep talks. Again, gikan kay Doy. Dapat tayo madungag. May napasinapaw may madungag info. We'll start with Doy.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Sir Ian, for the invite. Gina-invite po na ako this coming November 30, our 7th edition of Apo Sky Race. At Playa de Busa Resort.
Kasi pwede ta mag-arrange siya for the media sa awarding.
Yes, on December 1 morning, na-awarding program.
Dito gihapon sa
same venue.
Payabosa.
All of the categories na. Abot ng mga participants sana.
Pwede.
Pwede.
Okay, thanks Lloyd.
Thank you so
good
much.
luck on your event. Sir Kenny?
Okay, again, everyone is invited for HTX this coming November 15 at Acacia Hotel. For the industry conference, there's going to be lots of exciting topics for you, new designs for hotels. It also includes revenue management for sales and marketing. And of course, for the students, we look forward in seeing you there. We're going to mold you on becoming a leader in the hospitality and tourism industry. What do you expect after you have graduated from college? And what are we expecting for in our future careers? So those are the exciting stuff that you'll be learning about this HTX. And again, don't forget to visit our Eurofet at Sais Davao or Luxbridge Hotel. There's gonna be drinks, there's gonna be food, European, and also a dash of coffee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yesha.
Okay, so this holiday celebration, we hope to see you at Eden Nature Park and Resort where nature meets adventure. Thank you.
And MIKO and Arjun.
Alright, before we wrap up, please don't forget to follow us throughout our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just go to the search engine button and type at Luxbridge Hotel to keep up with the updates and experience our hashtag good vibes every day.
Thank you. And Zen?
Would like to thank the Davao Media and also Ian for having us here. Would like to invite everybody to watch the Aurora Music Festival Davao this coming November 30, and hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Okay, daghang salamat og sa to media friends. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And see you again Friday sa Tadiri sa KWAN, Pep Talks sa SM Lanang. Daghang salamat og mabuhay mo dayaw. May buntag sa tanan.
Magayang nga adlaw